Hey, and we back on another episode of High Standards. It's your boy Alfred Chapman,
Jake and the interviewer.
Okay, and we got some guests in the building. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It's your boy Street Sharp.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What's happening, man? It's Tony. Tony 1/2 for the Tony Howard Project with the GM5. In GM5 League, I got my man Tommy Dennis on the side of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One of the players of the Vipers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, so now look, so we here, you know, we all vibing, we all getting right, kind of vibe. JK, you got any topics you want to get into before we get into all the other kind of vibes?
Yeah. I was watching a documentary today, and they mentioned how Tupac is just like, well, Drake is just like Tupac. He was an actor, became a rapper, and then the industry pushed him to who he is now.
I ain't like low key. I feel like that's
you feel like that?
I feel like that. Whatever documentary you watching, that was disrespectful to Drake.
I don't understand what you mean.
That was disrespectful to Drake. Drake
Compared to Tupac.
What? Tupac couldn't wash Drake's socks, nigga.
No, hey, don't be a T-Pain. Please don't be a
I
T-Pain.
might be a T-Pain.
Don't be T-Pain.
I'm
right
being.
now,
we being
bro,
100%.
No.
Look, this is the thing. I feel like a lot of times, I feel like adding to where, not even saying hip hop or the culture. I feel like we get different things mixed up. Adding to, it ain't no disrespect to the dead or anything like that. But we're talking about from catalogs. We're talking about from what you're doing. If we hear tomorrow that Drake becomes the prime minister of Canada, it won't be like, yo, what the hell? It'd be like, oh, I can see that.
No.
Drake is part of like the NBA, Jordan. Tupac could have never done anything like that, bro. What are you talking about, bro? Like, that ain't
we
that ain't
comparing different generations. You feel me?
Okay.
That's like how people say, "Oh, young boy is gonna be bigger than." They didn't have streams and all that back then. They had newspapers. They had magazines.
I have a question. Do you think
about?
Do you think Tupac could have ran for like the governor of Canada? I mean, a governor of
his image
of California.
His image wouldn't allow it.
If you speaking on like on some governmental shit, I guess that would be the wrong direction to go, cause.
Well, cause that's kind of what he's
Pac
going
was
with.
an activist though. I feel like if you know what I'm saying, Pac,
When he wanted to be.
Nah, but Pac really did speak for the people. I'm not comparing Pac to Drake at all.
Okay.
I don't like. I guess I see where they was going as far as with the actor shit, but
Yeah.
you can't really compare them to people. Like if you gonna compare them, just say they was really influential. It's people that it's rappers that was before Drake. I guess as you know, Tupac made them want to rap. You know what I'm talking about? That's really what it is.
That's a fact.
I don't like the comparison to like certain eras. Certain eras don't need to be.
No, I feel the way that was compared is basically.
But we do that all the time with LeBron and Jordan, though.
That's different.
How
LeBron came out of his mouth and said he was the greatest player to ever play. He said it himself.
I think he meant
He said
our
it.
generation.
He said it and had done lost championships already though. In
Listen,
our generation.
So I got a question, right? So you play
And
basketball.
I like LeBron. I like LeBron games.
So I got a question. So you play basketball for 4. You play basketball for. You play basketball.
Yeah.
So if you had to pick from birth, what career would you want to pick? LeBron's career or Jordan's career? I'm talking about coming straight out of high school. I'm talking about at like 16 being on ESPN.
It all depends on what you want out of the sport. It all depends on like
what you want out of the sport, bro.
Yeah,
it
like
all depends on what you want out of the sport. Because
Okay.
if you look at it like, okay, just to get off topic a little bit, Gilly the Kid was saying some shit about rappers and how rappers don't get that roar no more. I don't know if y'all seen that.
I seen that bit. I seen that
talking
bit.
about the roar.
He was dissing
thing,
Ricky
bro,
Ross.
Same
Ricky
thing,
Rose.
bro. NBA players don't get that roar like that. I'm not saying that LeBron don't got it, but come on, it's just Michael Jordan. We talking about somebody that's every time he stepped in that little box, this man walked out with the rain every time.
But listen, we
but
talking
how many
about strictly
times-
basketball though.
Huh?
We talk about strictly basketball. That's a
What I'm
job.
talking about.
That's
If
a
I
job.
was to
But
have
if
a
you
career,
talking about-
if I was to have a career, you talking about it.
Let me-
Only basketball. We talk about
career.
Listen. If we talking strictly basketball,
undefeated
because first of
championship
all, none of y'all sound like y'all grew up in the '80s, so that's what it sounds like in this conversation. So what I'm saying is,
Magic and LeBron.
it ain't even that. It ain't grew up in the '80s, but the '80s, baby. But what I mean is,
Were you like
if you're talking about,
or you were like 80s baby?
No, I'm 84. But what I'm saying is,
you grew up in the 90s then.
I mean, but you know what I mean. 80s babies know what I mean when we say that. That's how I know. 80s babies know what I mean when I say that. I ain't gotta, you know what I mean? I ain't gotta put no asterisk on it. But what I mean is this though, right? If you're talking strictly basketball outside of, you know, his legacy of building the school and doing all of that, then you got to give it to Jordan, because look how long it took. You got his shit. There was hurdles. There was some hiccups. You get what I'm saying?
Better players.
It was
way better players.
Listen, I'm a Heat fan, bro. I'm a Wade Heat fan since he came from Marquette. So I'm gonna keep it. Come on, bro.
Better players now.
I have a question. You being an 80s baby.
No real comment.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
It wasn't.
So you being an 80s baby. I have a question, right?
Don't do that.
Do you feel, as an 80s baby, that John Stockton would be the all-time steals leader?
That boy would not start
in today's NBA.
That boy would not start.
I think what y'all doing is I think the problem is y'all picking and choosing players that y'all feel like could not contest.
Those the best of your time.
I'm talking about numbers.
That boy would not
I'm talking about
start.
stats. If John Stockton is the all-time
so you
steals
telling
leader,
me let's not take an all-time player. Let's not take an all-time player like Stockton who we want to pick at, because we know based on what he looked like, he'll probably still do some Steve Nash shit to y'all.
You think he will lock up Damian Lillard?
It's not
Kyrie Irving.
I like what JJ Redick be talking about. These boys cannot.
Listen,
first
of all, the game was tougher back then anyway. So
y'all didn't know how to play for real. Y'all hated each other.
Didn't know how to play for real.
That's the thing. Y'all wasn't playing basketball.
How do you tell somebody
who
how do you tell the people that taught y'all the game that they didn't know how to play for real? How that make sense? Where they do that?
Basketball about skill.
Are we serious?
I'm a physical basketball
player. Are we serious right now? So you telling me Spreewell wouldn't have lasted in today's game?
No, because he couldn't even goddamn keep it.
Y'all don't know basketball. You don't know basketball. If you feel like Spreewell wouldn't, who played for the Knicks, wouldn't last in today's basketball, you gotta be fucked up, bro. A skills game. He had skill.
They could have fit him in,
bro. What basketball are y'all watching?
They could have fit him in, but we ain't
talking about, man. But that's the problem, though. Y'all picking and choosing. Y'all picking and choosing.
I'm telling
you, y'all picking and choosing.
No, we're talking about all around, right? So we're talking about Spreewell, right?
Picking and choosing.
The conversation was about which career would you want.
Why? No. I'm talking about when
why would you want LeBron career though?
I'll take LeBron.
Why you want LeBron career?
I'm talking about from high school.
I like his career.
I love the career. I follow LeBron since high school.
I like his career,
but I want Jordan's ring path.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on, like, why wouldn't you want that?
It's all about what you want.
What about LeBron's career that's making you say
it's all what you want?
Because
we're talking about career.
Beyond basketball.
We're talking about everything. We're talking about career.
Beyond basketball, yes. Beyond basketball, I want
LeBron to break the
beyond basketball.
Jordan career had what in it?
He have accolades. Yeah, he don't
had hiccups. You feel me? The gambling.
LeBron didn't have hiccups.
No, LeBron had.
LeBron told the organization he was going to win them several championships.
Now, I'll give him that. I'll give him that.
Injuries happen.
I'll give him that.
So if you want,
he was a better man. He was a better man. He was a better man.
Give me a second. If you're gonna talk about the shit that happened in the '80s and whatnot, you can't talk about really LeBron because Jordan kept his money the way the niggas in the '80s kept their money. That's just how he was taught. Jordan wasn't taught how to do that shit, man. Jordan really was taught how to take care of their money. You know what I'm talking about?
Before you touch the floor.
Before you touch the floor, 90 million. Listen,
and now if we want to talk about even careers like that, Brian had no daddy. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no privileged kid from no.
Listen, no.
You know what I'm saying?
But again, we talking basketball. Y'all can't add all the other stuff.
Okay,
that's what I
you
thought
know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We talking basketball. You can't add all the other stuff.
Perfect.
Wait, if we talking about basketball,
that's what y'all said.
You're right. Look,
I would want Jordan.
We said only basketball, right? Okay, now
I would want Jordan
only basketball, right? So boom, high school, right? High school. You're on ESPN on high school.
You telling me Jordan
in high school?
Huh?
Jordan didn't play like that in
high school. Basketball was bigger.
Was not.
Jordan high school basketball wasn't televised.
He just started cranking out. He's a baseball player.
Who the fuck y'all was watching in Jordan era in high school? Nobody was fucking getting watched in high school. Nobody was being watched in high school in Jordan's era, bro. Nobody. There wasn't no exposure like that. The only reason why I would take Jordan's career.
I think they watch Bird. Would they watch a Bird back then?
No, not like that. He had a good high school career, but
high school did Magic Johnson even go to?
Oh no, somewhere in Michigan, I believe.
Michigan school.
Somewhere in Michigan.
That's kind of like a point though. And Magic Johnson always been.
You don't know about these people's high school careers until after. Like I believe the first high school. Like look, you got to look up like the first high school mixtapes and shit like that. That LeBron and them really started that high school basketball era shit. ABCD camps and shit. We watching these jets in high school. That was LeBron era.
That was LeBron.
So that's kind of what I'm kind of going towards of. If you talking about careers and talking about
Michael Jordan career is the mold of all basketball careers.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You want to be Jordan.
Stop. What is? Hold on. Before your question, what is 5 out of fucking 8 of your homeboys wearing on their feet? Some Jordans, right? Some J's, right? They probably got some.
It's like a great ass contract.
No, when I say
oh man, stop.
You said strictly basketball.
He signed a great contract
You mentioned something outside of basketball. You said only basketball.
What he did?
Jordans don't count. Jordans don't count
on the court.
What are you
talking about?
He did it on the court.
He went there.
Every great basketball player said,
Jordan wasn't walking around with Jordans without putting them on the game.
That's what I mean by
they wore them on the basketball court. Jordan wore them.
Now I have a question. Now isn't that the kind of same thing you saying? We're talking about straight basketball. Now you jumping.
I want to get more rings than Jordan. I want to be like Jordan.
Basketball is more than rings. You gotta look at stats. LeBron has mostly every stat.
But and the crazy thing, before we even get to this stat,
it's a team sport.
Before we even get to the ring,
it's a team sport.
Let's talk about North Carolina. You wasn't even the man in North Carolina.
But before that,
was he the man in North Carolina or was it James Worthy?
No, he was the man in North Carolina.
No, he was not.
No, he was not. Not the man. Not the man. But he came.
Michael Jordan was at once the most decorated basketball player. That's it. The goal is they want to be the most decorated.
Listen, LeBron had the pressure the whole time.
Listen, I mean LeBron live. Like watch that.
Yes, we watched that live.
And that's the thing though. That's why I feel like even with times change and eras change, could same thing like this the thing though, right? So now when you ask, let's say like your kids or your nephews kind of vibe, ask them who's their favorite players. If they don't say like LeBron, they're gonna say like Steph Curry. They're gonna say Steph Curry, my favorite player.
But you don't think the same thing happened with Jordan?
But what I'm saying though is, with times changing, like how times is changing, now we have cell phones, and now see even these kids, they got their generation.
Who was the mold?
The shit gonna change.
Who was the mold?
I'm trying to help y'all so y'all don't sound like that.
Hold on,
Bill
Russell, the man on the logo.
You telling me? You telling me?
Even Jerry West will tell you the mold was Michael Jordan. Everybody wanted to be Michael Jordan.
Jerry West, the mold ain't gonna be the logo no more. It's about to be Kobe.
You telling me if the 80s era didn't have, if the 80s era had social media, it wouldn't have been.
Y'all had newspapers.
So hold on, JK.
Don't say y'all had newspapers.
Don't say slow ass newspapers.
Y'all had radios.
Slow ass
newspapers. Y'all had radios. Black and white TV.
Watch it. So look, I got a question. So I got a question, right? So let's say if all right, well, boom. Me and my dog start playing.
We're speaking for the 90s, technically.
Hold on, I got a question. I'm talking about this in general. I'm talking about common sense.
I'm talking about, you know what we talking about.
I'm talking about common sense, right? So let's say me and my dog playing basketball, right? Boom. I can't guard him. You know what I'm saying? He'll beat me 10 times out of 10. Basketball, right?
Yeah.
What can I do to somewhat try to make me play a little bit better?
Foul him? Yeah.
Come on, watch out, nigga. Come on, man.
Defense.
So I'm going to play harder. I'm going to play elbows.
And because you raw, you got to take the contact.
I can't stop him. But what the older generation do, since they're not as talented as they're not Euro stepping.
Don't do that.
No power forward, no center in the 80s can sit there and guard one of these.
Again, we're not speaking.
They can't guard Jokic.
We're talking about the 90s.
Oh, now we jumping. I thought you said
no. I said I'm 80s baby.
No,
we're talking about the 90s though.
Patrick Ewing.
We're talking about the 90s basketball though.
Patrick Ewing going to guard the Joker from the three.
Stop, bro. Hakeem Olajuwon set the trend on the footwork. Don't do that.
Hold on, now.
Don't do that.
Hold on. You know where his feet get activated at? In the paint. His feet ain't getting activated from sideline to sideline from half.
You gotta guard the three.
I gotta guard these centers pulling up. From the thing, stop. No, come on. We gotta be realistic now.
So
back to my point though of the players, right? So now imagine this, right? Let's say Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant as a rookie in 96, 97, get his neck broke by the New York Knicks because he go up for a layup and he get fouled. and he land on his neck. What did that do for the NBA? What did that do for the organization? What did that do for money? What did it do? Anthony Mason, you fouling Kobe Bryant in 97 and he breaking his neck and he can never play again, does nothing for the league. You know what I'm saying?
We didn't know who Kobe Bryant was.
No. The thing is, no.
So that mean you can foul like
But
that?
that's the thing,
That's
though.
how they played.
But no,
back
I'm
then. Jordan
saying,
went
but
through that
listen,
Because it ain't
hold on,
listed.
hold on.
That was
But you
different.
saying
That was
we,
different.
you saying we as the people of the consumers of the fans. The niggas in the league know where the direction this shit going. They like, hold on, whoa, that boy moving like this. That boy, hold on, is that a back? Oh, these folks know this shit.
Yeah,
you know what I
same
mean?
way you say you couldn't guard me, the same way they feel. So they got to.
So the point is though is saying that they wasn't better. It was just fact that they just came like, oh, we was more physical.
Yeah.
You couldn't go to the. You ain't better though. You know what I'm saying? Just because KD might get wrapped up by Spreewell, you like, man, come on now. If we'd have let this boy and he would have broke his leg.
So
now we have to protect our investments. We have to
Not even
protect
investment, the
Y'all
asset.
telling me
the asset. We have to protect these people, bro.
Y'all wasn't thinking back then.
We have to protect these folks. If we don't protect these folks, as into come on
No,
now.
they wasn't.
Come on. Hey, look at this man, bro. His whole nose bleeding right now. Like, great foul.
Great point.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, that's why they could give out big ass contracts like that.
Because we
you know you gonna pay
the
off.
rules.
You gonna pay
Somebody
off.
say, oh, there's no hand checking. Yeah, don't touch this boy. We didn't get this nigga 90 million. And
You really dislocated some important, the middle finger.
Don't
The shooting
don't
finger.
KD got his own security, sideline security?
as he should.
His mom let
In
you
the
know that, hey,
contract.
he's paying the
In
bill.
the contract, all right. If y'all folks want to give me $300 million, okay, but also too, I got my say so too, right? You can't say you're making $300 million, but you gotta wear these shoes, you gotta cut your hair on time, KD. You know what I mean? No, KD being KD. He doing, hey, you know what? Also, too, I need my own sideline security because, hey, the world out here crazy, and I don't got time for the NBA to try. Like, y'all gotta protect my family too. I bet LeBron has it, man. If you think LeBron
We living in some crazy
pat it
times.
down when
We living in some
LeBron
crazy
gets,
times,
man,
man.
LeBron is LeBron. Like LeBron got
If you
them
could
folks
afford
on the.
it, if you could afford, you have security right now. What are you?
Nah.
You wouldn't have security?
No, but no, hold on. I ain't like we're jumping conversation. We're talking
No,
about
same thing.
We're talking about like LeBron and all them folks right now.
No, you saying he
even-
have a security.
Nah, like, I wouldn't have security with me. Like,
No, I ain't like if you was a billionaire, you would.
I probably wouldn't, dog. I honestly, bro, my energy different.
No, I ain't got a question. Now, even with security, I'm not talking about as until you having a 6'8" nigga standing
Yeah,
behind
you
you
just
right
got
now.
somebody-
I'm talking about security as in general, as until you have more cameras in your house.
Nah.
You wouldn't. I'm saying you wouldn't live
No,
the
I know
same
what you mean.
lifestyle
Yeah,
that you're
yeah, I
living.
know what you mean.
Everybody
Yeah.
has to have some
Yeah, you
kind
gotta
of
protect
security
yourself. You gotta
when you
protect
get
yourself.
more money.
Yeah,
you know
of
what
course,
I'm
you
saying?
gotta
In
protect
general, that's everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you move to a gated community because you feel like, you know, damn, I just got the big ass 50-inch on my TV.
Yeah, you
you
gonna
know,
protect
you going
yourself.
certain shit. You know what I'm saying? So as a billionaire, you have security.
But that's a billionaire though, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
You
I
gotta
hear that,
move like
but,
that. You're a billionaire.
that's kind of like, you know what I mean, like somewhat of the little point. But okay, now look, okay.
That's kind of extreme though.
All right, so let's get into more of like details of the vibe. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go down the line, right?
I
So
get
my
out
dog
there. I
Street
get out
Shark.
with my career. I get out
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
For the
I
people.
respect that.
we won them over. We won them over.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all want me over.
Okay.
1-0, 1-0.
We get to that. You know what I'm saying?
One-
Ain't nothing wrong with 80 baby learning something from the 90s baby.
Hey, listen, I own mine. We take accountability in the 80s. You feel what I'm saying?
Whoa!
We take accountability.
That's another subject.
We do.
That's the
You
day.
I'm
can't-
an AI fan, so like I said, I'm an AI and Wave fan. Them my two guys right there. Like that's why I say I'm a
McGrady
90s
boy.
era.
I'm
I'm
a
80s baby,
McGrady
but the
baby.
90s era is what we watch. So
Okay,
you know
so-
what I'm saying?
okay.
So AI and Wave was my guys. Like them my two guys right there.
All right, that's another subject
That's
though.
another subject. We
But
talking
that's
about that
another
later.
subject. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I got something I would
Yeah,
really
come
would make
on.
you probably like, you know what, you don't know shit about basketball, right? But
Oh, this guy.
no, I'm saying something like I will say to you like,
Oh.
you know what I'm saying? Kind of like add to like, damn, like how would goddamn AI guard Luka nowadays? But hold on, hey, so Street Shark,
What?
I gotta.
AI wasn't even a defensive specialist
Exactly.
like that.
No, I'm saying add to so.
No, I feel you.
Okay, all right. So my
yeah,
dog,
hating on them,
Street
though.
Shark, right? So for the people who don't know
Pick
who
and
you
choose.
are and brand everything like that, you know what I'm saying? You want to talk to the folks?
Okay, cool. I'm Street Shark. You know what I'm saying? This is my brand right here. I'm just call me Shark. Speaks for itself.
Yeah.
So go from there.
Where you from?
Oh, I'm originally from Seminole County. What's up?
Yeah. Straight up. Okay.
Go Seminole.
That part. Cause you went to Seminole, right?
Maybe.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna know.
Cause I know, for instance, like when somebody asks me like what high school I went to, I stand on what high school I went to. I feel confident about what high school I went to.
Oh, don't make it seem like it's not a confident thing. You know.
I don't know. Cause you kind of hesitate. Like you're like, depends on who asked me.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't know. You know, I ain't know if you
on probation. Like it could be.
That makes sense.
It could be just. I don't
Oh,
know.
You giving them evidence. It's social media.
For what high school you went to?
Come on, man. It's everything.
It's everything.
Everything you can use in court.
So I ain't like, so if I asked them what was your name, that kind of police's name, you're like, bro, don't ask me my name.
Like,
Kinda.
Some niggas.
That's a nickname. That's evidence.
They know my name.
That's in the system.
Yeah, they know.
I'm saying now, asking him what his name is on
First 48.
on a podcast, is that like kind of?
Hey, whatever he go by.
I'm supposed to be like, you know what the fuck going on? He ain't gotta say shit. All right.
Hey,
so.
Yeah. Basically.
That's what the hood said.
I've learned when somebody tell you a name, you go at that name they told you and rock with it. That's
Yeah,
it, you know?
I just asked what high school because I was talking about
I know.
the Seminole. I was kind of getting into
trying to fact check.
All right, so,
You
you know,
trying to
and
fact check.
see,
That's what
this
he
is
trying
my.
to do.
You're trying to get into
I
it.
ain't like, you know one thing. What I did was, as the older I got, I take accountability for certain situations, and sometimes as to. You know, when you tiptoeing around some stuff, to where like now when you try and tiptoe around something, and then your whole ankle crack, and then everybody like, damn, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, tiptoe, walk flat footed. You know what I'm saying? I'm flat footed. I'm gonna go right into the whole situation as into somewhat that we was talking about before. As into you being from Seminole County,
Yeah, I'm from
right?
Seminole County.
And I'm, you know what I'm saying, Orange County.
Orange County.
So I would just saying as
I fuck
into,
with Orange County, and I don't get
of course, you know what I'm saying. This is just off of barbershop talk. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. This is barbershop talk. This ain't no, you know what I'm saying, beef or no, you know what I'm saying, egging, nothing on. I was just saying as into Seminole County in football is an all-time Seminole County team played against all-time Orange County team. It wouldn't be a game.
No, it wouldn't, because Seminole County probably gonna tell you as a new one. I'm just telling you.
Nobody believes that. Even people in Seminole County, like, yo, watch out. Like,
Nah, I'm being dead.
Bro, we got some gems.
You talking
We tough.
football?
I like
football, basketball, lacrosse,
What we got?
water polo, track and field, Uno.
You said all-time
football team,
All-time football, Seminole
versus
County.
all-time Orange County team. Y'all, stop it.
I think that's the
Y'all,
problem.
stop it.
Hey,
Come on now.
We got-
Our running back, Chris Johnson, y'all.
See what they do. They go in the crates. They go in the crates though, but we can't. You don't want to mess with the 80s, baby. They go in the crates on the football.
I'm talking about
Look at they in the crates in the football.
I know some people probably not a crit.
Come on, man. Everybody.
That's the thing. You have to go look in your like, you know what I'm saying, old Facebook post and like.
We do too.
You
Y'all
say, I
got
gotta think about. I'm
so
serious.
what?
Orange County had a
I'm
bigger.
still taking Seminole County.
Listen,
Well, I don't know. I'm still taking Seminole County.
Respectfully, Orange County, cause living in both, I know Orange County just got a bigger population. That's it. Like Seminole County got. That's one of the reasons we started doing what we did with the hoop shit.
Your first statement, is that y'all excuse?
There ain't no excuse.
I know, I'm asking so I know my sympathy level.
No, I ain't no excuse. I'm talking about you judging probably like 7 schools to 5.
Right,
like, I mean like 3. Like yeah, like
Seven,
it ain't
adding 3
like,
people.
Bro, like,
Bro,
7 to 5 or 7 to 3.
He
Like-
playing plug and play with 3 people, man. We gotta like.
Come on, man.
We got
Orange County got a lot to choose from.
Man,
We
what's
already know
that
that.
used to wear the visor?
Seminole
But
County.
look, though, they like I said, they gonna always dig in the crate and always go for them names that made it. You know what I'm saying? Keith Rivers made it. Keith Rivers, don't say you don't know. Hey, if you don't know Keith Rivers, USC.
I know Keith Rivers.
Come on, man.
Blake Borders. What's your boy?
I'm keeping it a buck.
What's my boy?
I'll take my nigga Lockley over.
Hold on. Where we at with Buffalo Bills? Where we at with Buffalo Bills? Yeah, we on Buffalo Bills right now. On Buffalo. Damn, what's his name?
Oh, nigga.
Gabe.
Gabe.
Oh, Gabe Davis?
We got Gabe Davis.
I just feel more comfortable now because y'all
I got so many
names.
people from Seminole County.
I started to feel like, you know what?
I don't follow football like that, but I still respect the
We got
niggas,
2
though.
twins coming out of Seminole
Them
County
niggas
right
really
now.
hoop like.
Basketball.
Listen, what? We got the Murphy family alone. I ain't even got to speak after
We
that.
got
I'm
2
gonna just
twins
stop.
coming out of Seminole County right now.
The Henderson twins.
If you're not saying,
watch out for
if
them.
you're not starting off with Vince Carter,
Stop, bro. Stop.
no,
That's
this
not
one is
even
bullshit.
Orange County.
I don't know.
That's not even
I'm
Orange
looking
County.
like-
What he
Hey,
doing?
I'm looking like-
What he doing?
I'm-
He digging in the crate
I'm
again.
thinking about
He digging
everybody.
in the crate again. Look
I'm
at
thinking
him.
about
He
everybody.
digging in the crate again, man. Stop. Y'all got
Jacksonville,
hoopers.
I'm thinking about
Y'all got
everybody.
hoopers. I know the whole. Look, the Edgewater Hoop Squad alone, the real Hoop Squad. I
Yeah.
grew up with them niggas, so
you
I
know
know them.
them.
Like I
So,
know all them
so
niggas.
it's-
Rest in peace, Slit Vic. All
I'm
them
still
niggas.
taking
Like,
Seminole County.
but
Seminole
still,
County for the
bro,
win.
Seminole County got
I'm
gems,
taking
bro.
Seminole
Like,
County.
one thing about Seminole County is regardless of how many
These good
people
Facebook posts.
Nah, real shit. Like how many
taking
people
Seminole
Orange
County,
County
y'all
got?
put-
Seminole
y'all put
County
Shark on
got
Seminole
quality
County
over
side.
there. Like
Quality?
they got quality shit. Like it's a lot of like this is like going to East Porter, right? You'll go to East Porter in Orlando and Kirkman and have like 1,000 niggas in your shit, right? You be like, God
Y'all,
damn.
you got Anthony Simmons there, right?
Yeah.
But you go to over there on East Porter, you get better runs. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be you gonna get a better
Seminole
flow.
County, yeah, we got
Like,
Anthony.
Anthony
It's
Simmons. Y'all
quality,
got
bro.
Anthony. Y'all got
Oh,
Anthony.
yeah.
I'll give y'all. Y'all got
Yeah,
Anthony
same.
Simmons.
Come on,
$100 million.
man.
But it's people that be
$100
coming.
million.
It be people that be coming from Seminole
I'm trying to help
County.
y'all out.
CJ
Trying
Walker
to
came
help
from
us out.
Seminole
What
County
you
and went to
mean?
Orange County. He played in Orange County his whole goddamn life. He'll tell you
CJ
from
Walker,
Sanford.
yeah, CJ Walker from
He'll tell
Seminole
you
County.
from
He went
Sanford.
from
Okay,
You see what I'm
but
saying?
see, that's
So-
the reason
You know
though.
what I'm saying? We got like the song.
You gotta come to Orange
You can't,
County.
but no, you can't.
You
You can't
ain't shit
belittle
till
that
you
though.
go through Orange
That's my
County.
problem though.
I ain't saying
That's the
that.
thing
You
right
gotta
there though.
come through this
Y'all
shit.
made it the gateway. You feel what I'm saying? Even when I moved here from Duval, like y'all made it the
gotta come
gateway.
through
Like
this shit.
you can't shit happen unless it go through Orange County.
Hell, you can't even make
but
no money
now,
unless you get it
but
through Orange
now
County.
shit
Bitch.
different though. It's different though.
You
It's
gotta
Seminole County
know
got
the
their own
city.
noise, boy. They don't need niggas like. That's why I like
Come on,
about
sports, right?
Sports, period.
All
Like
they
that's
take
what I
is
like.
Seminole County to
Yeah,
get to Orange
sports.
County
Right.
and take that
He
motherfucking
said
shit
sports.
over.
We got.
Like,
They
all
made
the
their
time I go to
own.
Seminole County to go to y'all recording studios.
As you should.
Y'all got some great recording studios in Seminole County.
They got a lot of space.
Again,
Yeah, I ain't
quality. Again, quality. Come on, man. I said that already. man.
Y'all have some great. Y'all have
Man,
some
shout out to everybody in Seminole County.
Come on,
And
man.
I fuck with Seminole County. You know,
Hey,
Boston
we-
and
hey,
Jay-Z
they
Seminole
hating
County.
on the folks.
You know what I'm saying?
Talking about
Tyler,
everybody in
you know what I'm
Seminole
saying?
County.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just talking. I'm talking about sports.
Nick Clathy is from Seminole
I
County.
was
Y'all
talking
only
about
got it in
adding
sports.
sports.
on, man.
Only in
I
sports.
was talking about strictly sports.
What else? What else
Only in
we ain't?
sports.
Well,
That's
let's
all I'm
play
talking about,
me and
strictly
you. Me and you. I'm Seminole County. You Orange County. Let's go.
2K?
Nah.
You talking about real life?
Yeah.
2K? I love me in 2K.
Do a Seminole County, Orange County 2K
I don't play
tournament.
2K.
Madden.
Okay, Madden, you know what I'm saying? I just love it.
I don't play football, but like I
That's the
said, I
thing.
support
That's what I'm
it.
saying. I just love us in everything. You know what I'm saying? I said
Nah, I
Uno,
don't play
whatever
2K.
kind of, you know what I'm saying? All right, so boom. With your guys stuff, you know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself to.
So what's going on, y'all? Like I said, my name is Tony, one half of the Tony Howard Project with the GM5 League. Put up a Shut Up tournament, Chance League. What else we got going on? We do a lot of stuff, man. Yeah, we do all of that and some. So right now we here for the GM5 League All-Star Game. So I got my man Tommy Dennis, one of the players from the Vipers out here representing with me. We just, you know what I'm saying? We doing our little press run, letting everybody know August 13th, we got the All-Star Game at 701 Formosa Ave, Gateway Church, one of the best leagues in Central Florida, hands down. Ain't nobody fucking with
What about
us.
the church? How the church is?
I mean, the church is lit. I mean, you could watch it on
You don't be playing in the league.
I mean, nah, it's lit. I ain't gonna, you know, they probably ain't gonna watch this episode. You feel what I'm saying? But you could definitely,
shout out the pastor.
you could definitely
You
watch
shout out
them.
pastor,
You
man.
could definitely watch them on Sundays
pastor
though.
smoke
They
a
got
little
the
bit
they
too
got the
sometimes.
thing. You know what I'm saying?
Clearly.
But
I serve the pastor.
Clearly.
yeah.
Okay, now another little thing. Of course, this is about high standards. This is what we do. You don't know how.
No, do your thing, man.
So
Rock
I
out.
have a question, right? So you seen the pastor that got robbed,
I seen it.
type of thing.
You seen the
I had to
update?
rod this punk ass.
He
too.
updated. No, he
closet?
updated. It's
His
bro, the
You seen that
closet,
bit?
bro. Like
He said, "This my prayer room."
when you
By the
want to
rock
be
his ass,
robbed,
too.
bro.
3 tables.
I had to rock
Like
his
bro
ass, too.
want to be robbed, bro. Like y'all seen his closet? Like, bro, you seen that shit? Like,
And you-
bro, like.
I feel like it sounds so crazy. Off rip, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a God fearing
Man, he
person.
pimped
You know
the
what I'm
lady out
saying?
of like
Yeah.
90
Like,
million,
but
like
once I
90
see,
grand.
like, I mean, and it's crazy thing. I ain't, you know how some people be like, oh, you know, God told me this, and
Nah,
people be
nah,
lying.
nah.
No, I'm talking about as in
That's
general.
a different
like,
type of
I'm
God
talking about,
right there.
I'm talking about like just off my energy. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Of me knowing who I am as a person. As soon as I seen that,
False doctrine.
I sat there and said, oh,
And he was in New
He
York
was supposed
with that.
to be robbed.
He was in New York.
Yeah.
Like, come
But
on,
you
like,
flexing like that in the wrong place, at the wrong time.
and it's disrespectful.
That's like you spitting in the robber's face and like, hey, man,
It's
this is my
crazy. No,
closet.
not even just the robbers. I'm talking about just in general, as in people being humans, like as in general, right? So boom, if I'm going to a church saying, okay, I'm going through this, you know, I'm going through that, we probably ain't got no lights
But God
on.
ain't finna protect
but
you.
Joel
I'm
Osteen
saying-
do the same shit.
Hold on, listen, bro. Listen, I'm saying, as in general, as to like you, whatever, grandma, you know what I'm saying, of the different kind of vibes. I know for a fact, like even in general, I can't have certain conversations even with my mama about no religion. When I be like, boy, if you don't, you know what I'm saying? And even if my mom, she listen, but it's certain conversations like
About that pastor?
in the black household. We know for a fact it's certain topics we can't really have.
Like about that pastor, he really ain't living like that.
About religion.
Man, I just be asking. That be my issue.
No. Are you asking now? Or are you talking about as in growing up?
Man, I be asking questions. Fuck
Listen, man.
Growing up.
I think
I'm talking about now.
Again, that's
As an adult, I'm talking about as until you going.
But you
out
was a
as
kid,
You
I
like
used to
9, 10 years old.
You got
On the way to
boy,
church,
boy, I
and you
used to
ask them something serious.
Especially about the
I think today's generation are more prone to actually asking questions.
Why
Like,
the hell?
back in the day,
bro,
like
you look at it, but
it
you
was
like,
just
they
a
ain't
fear
question
factor.
nothing.
Like,
You a
yeah,
devil
it's a fear
child,
factor.
bro.
Like,
I was always that black sheep kid that was asking the wrong.
well, you
fucking
had a
questions
lot
at
of
the
parents
wrong
that just
goddamn
didn't
time.
want you to
Fuck
know
that.
shit. There was a lot of secrecy with
Exactly.
parents growing up back then.
You
Like,
think it's wrong that they sheltered us like that?
I think it's really wrong that they sheltered us, but part of me feel like they had no
That's all
choice.
they
You
do
know what I'm
in a
saying?
way,
Like,
too,
yeah, they
though.
didn't have no
They
choice.
ain't really
didn't
know.
know.
It
Like,
be in reverse. It be like,
nah.
We can Google something.
They
Back
grew up
then,
in
they
such a-
had no- This is what Big Mom taught us. This is what
They didn't want to read back then.
Man,
Because
it
you
was
know
like-
everything was in books. Not everything's on the computer.
bro, it was like they
said
grew
they
up in
wanna
such a
read.
fucked up
Shit,
time.
if you want to
No,
hide
no.
something from them, put it in the book.
No, they ain't.
Bro, they grew up in
I'ma
such
keep
a
it-
fucked up time.
I'ma
They
keep
feel
it-
like
you
they
from
had
the
to
80s,
protect
didn't
that
they?
shit.
You know they said that.
No,
I'ma
they
keep it
said that,
100
but
with
you
you.
said it.
Nah, it wasn't
They said
even.
it, that's it.
Nah, it wasn't even
They
that.
didn't
bro.
wanna
Like,
read.
It wasn't. Nah, it wasn't even that,
What
bro.
you mean they did want to read?
Nah,
They
bruh.
did. You tripping? Talking about they
They
didn't.
did want to read.
Nah,
That's why they
bruh.
put this stuff in the book.
Nah, bro. It wasn't.
So why they
even
put
that.
it in the book?
The
for?
shit just
I like
be
you don't
backwards.
really all the way count because you know what I'm saying. I know you pick
Hey,
and choose when you want to be
relax,
black. You know what I'm
relax,
saying?
relax.
Oh,
You know
that's
what I'm
what's
saying?
going. Oh, yeah, he went. Oh, nah, don't do it now. But nah,
Coddling and shelter
nah,
and shit just a back. It's I don't know. It kind of work in reverse. It's like they was in such a fucked up predicament. They felt like they had to protect us.
They had
and
to
not
protect it,
necessarily
exactly,
knowing
bro.
that
That's
y'all
all they
putting us
knew.
in a fucked up predicament when it's time to like do life.
And if you
Like,
talking about
when
if you
it-
talking about
when it's
real
time
black,
to get out here and do the shit, we can't. You know, talking about we looking for shit.
If you talking about real
We gotta
black
figure that
folks,
shit out a
fucked up
different way.
already.
if you
Nah,
talking
you
about real
already
black folk,
fucked up.
the
Exactly.
average black family had probably about 5 kids, so they gotta take care of kids at this point. Like
But
I
you
know
gotta
we
think
grew up with
about why
7
they
in
was
the
having that
household.
many
So
kids. They was having that many kids because they needed to bring. Hell, I gotta have all these kids so these kids can help me do all this
nah,
other
they
shit.
wasn't. That wasn't why they were having them kids. They were having them
That's how
kids
that
because they were just fertile as fuck, and they were just out there
But that's
wild.
what-
It was in real love
Yeah,
back
they
then.
were out there
I heard
wild.
it.
It was in love back then, though, too,
I
though.
felt like it came from.
Was government.
Back-
It was no
I mean,
Instagram, no
everybody
social
good
media.
back then.
By the time you,
Like,
by
the
the,
only
good
person
back
I
More
see.
kids,
Yeah.
by the
kids.
time a lady was 15 way back then, they had to have all them kids. I was told
Listen,
because
go
they
ahead.
had them kids was needed to goddamn help
Nah,
produce
man,
shit.
I grew up
The
in
more
that
you
shit.
brought, the
Listen.
more people you had in your family, the more you were able to produce.
Nah,
it
that's
had
not
got
true.
changed after
That's
a while.
not true. That's not true.
That sound like some old.
Listen, that's not
It's
true.
like I gotta
That's
have
not
all
true.
these kids
That's
because they
basic
need to
shit
work
right
out
there.
this
That's not-
fucking field
listen.
so they can bring this shit
I'm here
in
to
too.
tell you-
That's what the
listen.
fuck. That's what the fuck.
I'm here to- listen.
That was
Listen.
I think they talking about the 80s.
That's not true. Listen,
I'm
nah,
just
that's not
talking
the
about-
80s. Listen, the
See,
80s
it's in
and
the
90s.
field.
That's
I'm
not
like,
true.
whoa.
That
So
ain't
what
true.
was it then?
Nah, look, I grew.
Not in
Listen,
the 80s, my boy.
Nah, listen. The problem was the more kids you had, it was worse. You got to understand, like it was still a struggle. Like
I thought welfare
we grew
was
up.
good.
Nah, listen, shit wasn't that simple. Like everything is good, but everybody can't get on it at the right time. You got all type of stipulations and situations. You feel what I'm saying? So you got people in and out of marriages. You got in and out of relationships. Like love was different back then for
that
women.
don't
Like they
explain-
love
that don't
different.
explain
So
why they had
that's
that
why a
many
lot of kids got stepdaddies and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying?
That
Like
don't explain why they had that many kids.
Do you feel Martin Luther King was part of the agenda?
the agenda? Nah. What you mean?
What?
What that mean?
Now listen, I'm gonna ask y'all this. I want y'all to think.
Nah, we dealing with a damn 90s baby now.
I'm
You gotta
listening.
watch out now.
Right there, I'm asking.
now.
I'm asking questions.
Bubba, it might be your turn. Follow through.
See, look, that same energy,
follow through.
that's what the parents give us now. You know, so when we ask
I want to hear you.
questions.
I want to hear that. No, I want to hear that.
Okay, so now I got a question, right? So boom, all right.
I'm a conspiracy theorist.
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Because I feel like X could be somebody's Tupac.
So
I heard
say
about
let's
that shit
say
too.
well, like you know, Mark, do you feel like as the black community, like one of the worst things we kind of did was desegregating?
What you mean?
Like how the
We
desegregation.
should have stayed with
We
the
should have
black
stayed
folk.
together with us.
I feel like.
They would have killed
All right,
us.
no, hold on.
They was killing us
It's hard.
anyway.
It's hard to gauge that.
They've been killing
I
us.
heard that
Black
question
Wall
before
Street,
though.
they
No, I
would've
heard that
killed
question
us. They
before.
been killing us.
It's hard to gauge that because all right, so look, if you never break free and actually like do the actual like, hey, look, we come together shit. You feel what I'm saying? mentally it kind of fucks the kids up
It's about
as they grow up,
black
right?
dollar.
You never really translate how to deal with white people, how to be around white people. Everything is crack it is, you know what I'm saying?
Why would you need to though?
But I feel you on that, but at the same time, like we still like as black people, we not made to like be hateful, spiteful, or none of that. Like
be hateful,
you know what I'm saying?
but why would we have needed to
I think we could have did both. I think we just lost ourselves. I feel like we could have did both. Why we couldn't have kept sending our kids to HBCU? Why we had to say, okay, look, you know what I'm saying?
Because we want to be desegregated.
Because the smartest people in the world went to HBCU. Name a nigga smarter than Martin Luther King. He graduated at like 15.
But that's not.
He went to HBCU.
We didn't.
It don't have nothing to do with colleges or nothing like that.
I got a question. When Martin went to the HBCU, was the school segregated or desegregated?
It was motherfucking. I'm pretty sure he went to a black school. Check it out. I don't know, but
So I'm just asking.
he went to
HBCU.
Trying to. I don't know.
No, it was.
And my little thought pattern.
It was still segregated.
I'm asking
It was
as
still
in general
segregated.
and to like, okay, well,
I
boom.
can see it.
Like even with like, let's say like, okay.
I get what y'all
Wait,
saying.
so we shouldn't have did it?
With them folks who how they did him when the kind of vibe, right? Everywhere you look, you know what I'm saying, no matter what city,
Martin Luther
in
King
Martin Luther
Street.
King Boulevard, we do
whatever.
Martin Luther King Day. Do you think that until they were like, hey, look, nigga, you got these folks when they listen to you?
I ain't gonna lie. I think it makes
We'll
sense.
keep them off. We'll
makes sense.
keep these folks off your ass as long as possible.
It's a Kennedy
But you
Boulevard
better
and
listen to
an
what
Obama
we
Boulevard
saying. And
everywhere
we don't want to
too.
listen to no more. You already know what we finna happen.
It's a
That
Kennedy
makes sense.
Boulevard and
He had an A.
it's a
Come
Kennedy and an
together.
Obama Boulevard everywhere too, bro. You can buy a street.
Okay, now what you
No,
mean?
no.
I know I'm going.
no,
What you mean?
You know what I'm saying?
You
dog?
think
I'm
Martin
pretty
Luther
sure Martin Luther King ain't
I don't
buying
think
no
Martin Luther King signed these checks.
Nah, either way, but what I'm saying, what's
So
your
you don't
point?
think it's for the system?
What's your point?
Martin Luther King
Basically, segregation was made to
Martin Luther
made
King-
to
Martin
break
Luther
down
King
the black
was
community.
supposed to hold everybody. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, boom. I mean, no.
Supposed to hold everybody together or some shit?
No,
I don't know. I'm
make
saying,
us come together.
but I know
Make
for a
come
fact,
together. It
as
was a
into
good thing.
all the races in the world, all the races in the world, and that's a lot of races. The African American, you know what I'm saying? We're the worst at unifying, networking, linking up, shopping from each other, anything, and that's crazy in so many different ways. We don't. Know
I
how
just
to,
said that the
we
black
don't.
dollar.
We don't know how to communicate with each
We
other.
don't have no real leaders.
We don't know how to talk to each other. You know what I'm saying?
What they got to do with Martin Luther King? That's just
And
us. That's
to-
niggas being niggas.
Now,
But we trust
it
the white
wasn't.
man.
It wasn't like that before.
But we trust the white man though.
We was next to each other day in, day out. You get
If
beat, I'm
anything-
getting beat. You get ketchup thrown on you.
So
I'm
you
getting
saying did the murder of him do that? Like
and to help, and to like the chess move, and to them folks
to break us up?
Yeah, break. Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
For shit
everybody
show.
feel
So
that
I'm
way,
saying,
though.
but do you
That's-
think he knew what the fuck was going on too the whole time? He
I
like,
feel
I'm
like,
trying
I
to keep
feel like
this
that
on
was
my
his
ass.
whole agenda. That was
Like,
his
he
whole-
knew what was going on.
He was
his
trying to
whole
keep
shit.
himself alive. Yeah,
That was his whole
Like,
shit. That was his
for
whole
shit
shit.
show,
He
yeah.
knew the mother. It's like Malcolm X. Everybody know when that clock ticking, but it's like, bro, you gonna still keep speaking your
Damn, you
shit.
think they know that?
Yeah,
Man, they know, man.
Man,
That you know you finna die?
Malcolm
Man,
X was killed by his
man, them
own
folk
people.
know,
You
man.
look it up, they say it. They say it in like a subliminal.
Boy, I feel like I'm
Like,
finna die.
bruh.
Yeah,
Hey.
like, they-
Malcolm X was
But
killed
do
by
they
his
know the
own
exact
people.
day, or they just
Nah,
know
man,
these,
nobody know
they
the
about to
exact
whack
day.
them? Eventually.
Malcolm X
They
knew
know
that
they
day was
watching
his
them. They know
own
they on
folks.
their ass.
But even,
Yeah.
but hold on. Even with this
And
though,
they still went through it?
but even this though.
Yeah, you have to. That's
But
the
even
agenda.
with
You gonna
Malcolm though, even with Malcolm,
Yeah.
what were they doing though? They were still staying in between them though. You know what I'm saying?
Them
Like,
Malcolm X?
I feel what
of
you're
the
saying,
blacks.
but I feel
Okay,
what you're
yeah.
saying.
they were still staying in between them.
I feel what you're saying, but this is why I said you can't live without mixing the two, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I got two parts to this. One, for what you're saying about Martin Luther King, you got to think about it like this: his agenda was to bring us all together.
Yeah.
But yeah, he still kept us together. That's why I say we lost sight of what we was doing. Like just because I guaranteed my two part to this was I bet everybody in this room got a white homeboy. Right?
Facts.
And without what Martin Luther King did, you wouldn't have a white homeboy.
At
You
all.
would be like, nah, crackhead, I don't fuck with
Okay,
that.
so
You know what I'm
can
saying? Like,
I
you
say
would really
something?
be like
I got a
that.
question. So do you really
Whose
feel
fault
like
that would have been
so
though?
I do have a white homeboy, but I also have to keep in mind that my white homeboy's great grandfather hates me,
racist.
bro.
And that's fine,
He
but
hate
your
me.
white homeboy ain't on that, is he?
Yeah, I have a
But
problem
that's
with
my
trust.
point, though.
I have a problem
But
with
we would
trusting
have
white
never
folks.
had evolution. We would have never
I
had
have a problem
evolution.
with trusting white folks
But-
over 56.
But that's that's you though. But that's you. But you still got a white homeboy.
Wait, is there a benefit of having a white homeboy?
What you mean? That's a big thing.
That's a.
That's a big.
I
We're
love all
talking
my
about
white
segregation.
homeboys.
All right, okay.
We're talking about
I-
segregation,
and-
right?
and
So I'm just saying.
And look, and for the record is, I'm not saying in the I like to ask the question.
Good thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I gotta make sure they're like, nigga, y'all. I'm not sitting there saying that. You know what I mean? I'm on the podcast and I gotta ask the question
I just wanted to know
see what y'all think about shit.
It is.
You know what I mean? Cause I love all my white homeboys.
They know that's my point though. They know I know they great. They don't like me.
But that's my point though.
They know I know they great. They don't like me.
I'm asking.
That's my point though. You could check your homeboy.
Niggas, I'm on Facebook asking a question and y'all commenting.
That's my point though. You could check your homeboy and be like, cause they don't know. Again, they grew up white. They grew up doing they shit the way they grew up doing they shit. So just like your homeboy don't know how to play basketball, if you fuck up on the court, you gotta tell him, hey bro, you can't do that. Same shit with white folk. But you would have never actually had a white homeboy without people like Martin Luther King.
Look, and in fact, and look, this I feel like it's like cause
that's some tough shit.
It's layers.
But man, I don't know.
No, like,
it would have been the same way.
I'm saying with every race and every culture, it's like rules and there's layers of different things, right? So meaning to where it could be Asian, it could be Jewish.
It probably would have went that deep.
No, it goes to at the top of the top of their top. They do not like nothing besides them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then it goes to, okay, we're going to control how we going to structure the rules, how we going to secure the bag, how we going to do the community, how we going to do everything into us, where now we mixing all the dollars in to where it's staying between us. And then it goes to the next layer to where like, if you want to go live next to them, you can live next to them. But then it goes to their kids.
But you know why that is? Because when segregation happened, they didn't lose sight. That's why. When segregation broke free, when segregation broke free, listen, when segregation broke free and they said, look, you can chill with a white person, you can chill with an Asian person, it don't matter what it is. They still kept in the back of their mind, hey bro, we still got a job.
You want to know why? Because they weren't.
We still got to look out for us. We still got to look out for us. They didn't lose sight.
I'm talking about,
we lost sight.
We lost sight.
They lost sight of something they have to deal with.
We got comfortable, bro. Think about it. We got real comfortable, bro. Aside from the shit that really happened in the hood, with your daddy's going to jail and all that shit, we real deal got comfortable, bro. The money, the flashy, all that. I guarantee half y'all niggas grew up on Nike and shit like that. That's real deal. We got comfortable, bro. Look how we raised our kids. Our kids in the 80s that grew up in the 90s literally grew up on some shit where it was like, look, my parents had to fight that fight. You ain't got to fight that fight. Here's some Nikes. Here's some FUBU. Here's that. I want you to live comfortable, my nigga. I want you to have that. Our parents gave them that.
Who gave it? Where the parents got it from?
Yeah, exactly. But what you mean where their parents got it from? They got it from their job. But what I'm saying is the money. But the point I'm making is we got comfortable raising our kids in the 90s going through the 2000s because we didn't want our kids to go through what they had to go through growing up before them because it wasn't.
Do you feel like the struggle was needed then?
Yes.
All right.
Because it's supposed to remind you of what can happen. Where you come from, bro. Like, you're not supposed to lose sight.
They didn't lose sight. They didn't have
to. How?
What you saying though?
What you mean they didn't have to lose?
Who in the hood looking out for the hood right now? On some $1 million shit. On some $1 million shit. Think about it. How many black homeboys that we know? We said Chris Johnson right now, right? Respectfully, that I fucks with him. But what is he putting into the hood that's changing Pine Hills right now?
That's not what I'm getting at.
But that's my point, though. We not looking out, bro. We lost sight.
We don't know exactly what he might be doing.
He doing shit. But I know he doing shit. That's not the point that I'm getting. But if everybody that made it and everybody that had a dollar, even if you go to McDonald's and went to work, if we had an agenda in the back of our mind because our parents told us don't lose sight, make sure you look out for the black man, make sure you stay within the black community, your dollar's gonna transfer there. But we started seeing shit on TV that said, damn, that shit look good. We're going to take that.
So,
I'm going to get that. The Gucci, this and that.
This is where I'm plugging at.
Go ahead.
This is where I'm plugging at. These people that you saying that didn't lose sight of the shit that we lost sight of did not have to go through segregation at all. So what are you saying?
But that's the part of the
they didn't go through that shit. I'm not saying that give an excuse or whatnot, but you saying that these people are keeping all their money within a specific conglomerate of shit that's making them grow, and we not.
When you never have nothing, when you never have nothing, what do you tend to do?
We just not learning that shit for real.
We just not learning what for real though.
To keep the black dollar with black folks.
But we just learning that. But has it not been the agenda since day one?
You said that.
But my point is, hold on.
You said Asian people.
He said we lost sight. He said we lost
You
sight.
said Asian people never lost sight of it.
Exactly.
Of course
Shark,
they
listen to me.
didn't. They
Shark,
never
listen
went
to me.
through that shit
Shark,
over here
listen
in
to me.
America.
What you mean? They went through it where they was from. What? Everybody went through some shit.
So all of us need to go back to Africa. And
No,
then we
man,
won't
it's
lose
not
sight.
that we got to go back to Africa because
So what
we
the
got to
hell?
listen. You got to teach your kids, and your people's got to teach their kids. Hey, listen, when you go out there and shop, bruh, shop black first. That's it. It's simple. It's that quick. You just got to keep teaching them and keep. Because we saying, look, back then we used to do this. Back then we used to do that. Well, what about what the fuck we doing now? Right? We gotta hold ourselves accountable and make the agenda the agenda. If Shark sell clothes and that's the nigga, I need a fit. Fuck it, I gotta go over there. If he charging me too much, I gotta find the next black nigga that can charge me down great. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but we gotta stay black. What I'm saying is when you go into an Asian restaurant, who working at the counter?
Damn.
A young ass Asian kid, right? Because they know the agenda, they putting it in their kids. That's all I'm saying. I'm not downing us for what we did, but we got comfortable because we realized, you know what? They like us, they gonna put some money in us, they gonna do this. I'm good, bro. I ain't gotta worry about a lot of that shit that y'all had to go through. That's the problem. You need to remember, that's it. You ain't gotta worry about it.
That basically kind of like the Willie Lynch letter?
What you mean?
You think we lost it since the Willie Lynch letter?
I don't think we lost the sense. I just think
And until like, all right, yeah, okay, we all getting treated bad, and nigga, you get treated like this, and I get treated like this because of however I look or whatever kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to come back and help you out, kind of.
No. I'm not saying that. Well, I'm not saying that because it ain't gonna be that easy,
Yeah,
right?
but basically, my bad. I jumped on you just to see
No, you good.
But
You
I
good.
get what you're saying.
It would take a big public figure like a Drake or somebody like that's on the main stage to say, look, this is what we need to do. And then from there, that's how you move the masses. You feel what I'm saying? It just starts with little shit. But
that's a fact, because even in general, like, I'm in the Magic Mall, right? So I'm in the Magic Mall, you know what I'm saying? I've been there 7 years, you know what I'm saying? So I be in there thinking, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at every different kind of vibe, right? And in my head, I said, this years ago, I said, all the gold in here that these folks is coming and paying it. When they dropped that $1,400,
the Asians worked that
they
shit.
went straight to the Asians,
The
right?
Asians worked that
but
shit,
even
bro.
in general, not even that part. I'm sitting there looking at them like, yo, this is so crazy. As into they
The
working.
gold be coming
No,
from the islands
they're working together.
yeah.
You down there,
Yeah.
I'm down there. I'm running to you, asking if you can fix this or you got this piece. I'm coming back to you
'Cause they
and I'm sitting
know.
there thinking like, yo, if this was a black-owned gold jewelry thing, they'd be like, hey, bro, come on, man. You know that nigga been shopping with me, bro.
I'm gonna give you an example.
Nah, bro. I see that
I'ma
green
give-
ass shit, brother.
I'm gonna give you an example, right? I'm gonna tell you
They will
how.
not be
That's
able
how
to-
the barbers do
They will
it.
not be able to have
That's how
that
the
many
barbers do it.
gold.
I'm gonna show you how deep it go. I'm gonna give you an example. One time I was passing by. I was passing by a car dealership and I seen these Mexicans and they was buying a truck. All of them together. I swear it had to be like 7 of them. And they was all buying this big ass truck together. Like I was sitting at the light for a minute. And it made me think, how many times have you been in like a situation with like a roommate? Like you got like probably like 4 of your homeboys. Y'all all living in the same apartment, but only one nigga got a car like that. Yeah. But everybody ain't finna just go out and buy a car. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's usually just a nigga already got a car and it's like, hey, yo, we gonna rotate it if we can. Yeah. But niggas, that's what I'm saying. It starts with the mental, like how you teach your kids. Hey, listen, if all y'all together get one car, figure it out, put the money into it, somebody credit gonna build. And it's just little shit. You know what I'm saying? Like little shit. That little girl sitting in front of that counter at the Asian spot, she learning math. And think about who know math in high school. Asians run that shit, right? Come on, man, the little shit, bruh. That's all I'm saying, bro.
And do you feel like with everything, because I feel like really what it is, it goes to where even people could watch this or hear about it and they be like, yo, you know, y'all thinking like the biggest of the big and it had to take a lot of money. I feel like a lot of this shit is really just information.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's literally, we're not even and that's the communication, you know what I'm saying, thing to where like now, like, all right, somebody who's older and they understand what's going on, and then somebody younger, they're like, oh, these just is wild.
The best thing
I ain't
about,
trying to, and then it's like the gap.
The best thing about not having, my bad,
Niggas don't like to pass the ball. I can't say that.
Yeah.
You say that.
Yeah, niggas don't pass the ball.
Yeah, the best thing about not having the internet or going through the process of the internet starting to start up when I was in high school, because I graduated in 03. But the best thing about that was we still had to research the books.
Yeah.
And what researching the books does, it makes you do the work. Now think about it from a journalist standpoint. If you own this shit and you telling motherfuckers facts that you feel because you got them from the internet, you ain't really doing your research. Because what did they teach us in high school? If the website say this at the bottom, you gotta check certain sightings and certain things that you had to do to build up your shit. And that's why I say it makes us like the internet gave us a cheat code. It made us get comfortable. Relax. I can just click the button. Everything though, but everything, yeah.
It's a situation where knowledge in general be withheld on certain shit. Niggas don't like to pass the ball for it. I could say, like, from a standpoint, I have never been like that. I always, like, you know, I get some knowledge, I want to kind of pass it to somebody. You can kind of build off that. Maybe you can help me in the long run. Building relationships always been the best thing, but niggas don't be thinking like that.
Yeah.
People don't want to do that at all. I feel like that's really the most important thing really in the world right now is building relationships with folks.
Facts.
The right relationships with people. Because once you do that, it be like that.
And that's kind of like,
I always want to learn.
and that's like kind of like the whole like the vibe kind of thing. I know where it started from here, and then we can come all the way around and back to the vibe. But it's to where it's just information. You know what I'm saying? It could be just from you teaching your nephews and your kids and your, you know what I'm saying, like
Same
somebody
thing.
you rock with.
You build a good relationship with that person.
It's the littlest things to where, like, when it's communication and, you know what I'm saying, us talking about certain situations, talking about certain subjects, to where we're like, all right, you know, all that sounds good, but you know, like, how we gonna fix that bit right now? Or what can we do right now? To where, like, hey, you know what, man, my job tripping, I ain't want to work here no more. I got this much money. You know what I'm saying? I know you've been talking about this. You know what I'm saying? What you want to do? Y'all can probably come up with a business. Y'all can come up with something for y'all kids. Y'all can, but the thing though, it goes to where, like, we don't like to communicate from all around, to where if we ain't talking about sports, or we ain't talking about who the best of this, or what somebody that's bought this on social media, or that kind of vibe.
Something competitive.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Name a job you done got that you ain't get because another nigga was working there and they told you about it, and then you got the interview because they put your name in the little shit or whatever. It'd be simple as that.
It's simple.
It'd be simple as
And
that.
that ain't happening in a while.
You know, but still though, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
it probably
you're right.
ain't
Why
because
would they do that no more?
you build a relationship with the right people. You always got a goddamn job.
Yeah, always.
Nigga got a job for you, boy. I'm telling you.
If you got a certain amount of Instagram followers on Instagram type of thing, you mean to tell me not one of these thousands and thousands of people can help you get a job?
A nigga with a
it
lot
might
of
be not the
friends
job that you might
always
want,
got a
but
job.
you can get a job.
Like,
Get a
it's
job,
some money.
It's something you can do. It's something you can do. It might not be what you want, or it might be cool for social media, or I'm gonna post every day that this is what I'm doing. But there is a job, and especially out here with this damn, what this shit finna go to right now with the damn monkeypox and, you know, this damn recession. This shit finna get real crucial and spooky out this bitch, bro.
Employment, baby.
This shit finna get spooky out the bitch for certain people. You know what I'm saying? Some people look at it, okay, just like how COVID was, blah, blah. But the problem is, the difference between COVID is, they sitting there and to, like, it's gonna be a recession to where, like, things is rising, they're not paying more.
Shit finna fall though.
It shit finna go crazy.
Shit finna fall.
But
I feel like everybody need to hang tight.
But that's the thing
It's
though.
tight.
For certain people though, it goes back to what I'm saying with information. With certain people, like adding to our community, or, you know, people we know, they know what's going on. So just information, letting the next person who look like you know what's finna go on, and not to where like you ain't watching the. Okay, we ain't got time to pick and choose and say, okay, well, I ain't judging. I'm just letting you know this is what's going on, blah, blah, whole shelter, hold tight, nigga, kind of vibe.
What goes
but
up?
for the next community, oh, they already know what's going on. They've been already had briefing meetings, and they already know.
Regular people shouldn't always know what's going on. You see how shit went crazy? People went crazy over
They
toilet
panic.
paper.
They panic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When the right level of people know what's going on, they can put the right money.
But who's the right people?
People that
We is listen.
No, but I'm saying, when do we find out the information?
I think everybody.
We get passed down to, but who's telling us?
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
It's
Let me
there,
ask
you
you.
just gotta pick and
Let me
pick
ask you
the
this.
right
Let me
one.
ask you this. Does every city not have an OG?
Yeah.
Like somebody that they could check in with that got a lot of information, or somebody that
Can't say
just
every city, but from the city that I've
most
seen on
cities,
YouTube.
right?
No.
It started. In my opinion,
been there.
I'm gonna
yes.
say no.
In my opinion, it started there.
So who do you feel like an OG here in Orlando?
Man, I don't know. You got a lot, dog. I like Dog Man, bro.
Okay,
to be real.
okay.
I think Dog Man probably like He probably like the realest OG, like from my era growing up and like just being in music.
I look at Dog Man as in like the Jay Prince of Orlando.
Yeah, nah, real shit. Like
for real.
He that nigga, when you see him, you don't even know it's him, but it's him. It's like
it's him.
you like
He there.
That's Dog Man. Like all them niggas around him, like
And
yeah,
I have like one of the like utmost respects with Dog Man is because like even when I started off as into I'm talking about this is like 2013, 2014. I didn't even know all the way of promotion or anything kind of vibe. Me and my dog JR, we went to Dog Man with an idea, right? And we like, okay, but it's gonna cost this much. All right. He's like, okay, boom, I like it, boom. He wanted to hear it. He said, holla back me on today, blah, blah, blah. He sent me the text and he like, I got that little change for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I fuck with Dog Man.
I said, come on, JR, we got this event. We can do it. Nigga, Dog Man is the like, go pick that change up.
Yeah, nah, Dog Man the real one, bro. I fuck with Dog. He one of the, like I said, when I was coming up in the music shit, cause I that's how I kind of paid my way or whatever. But when I was coming up, I remember just seeing shit like him having certain artists here that you couldn't at the time. You couldn't bring certain artists. Like you had to really have that bag. Like niggas wasn't just coming out here like that. Like it was like, okay, damn, this thing got like 3, 4, 5 of them motherfuckers on stage
in a row.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like okay, and as an artist, you always want to be on the stage. Like I want to get that set, but see, I wasn't in that circle. You know what I'm saying? To really like even know it. But I fuck with the D boys and all them niggas. Like, cause I just knew like, nah, them niggas had it. So I just paid my own way. But nah, Dog Man, I always have to say it's probably like the nigga with, you know what I'm saying, the OG. You got to check in like on that aspect. But what I mean is like it'll be dope to have somebody that you know that has, again, when you're talking about how to get that information, it just passes down through a channel. You know what I'm saying? OG to OG or seniority to seniority. Like somebody just got to keep their ears open to some shit, and people got to be up willing to listen.
And that's the crazy thing, especially with today's generation and society and us having cell phones and etc. All it takes is literally just one of these, and it's gonna be a trickle effect in so many different ways and so many different levels of. We just talk about information. We ain't sitting there saying, okay, cool, boom, and need this and need that. We just talking about little information. Now, if this information requires you to go ahead and get this much money or go get this, at least it's something, you know what I'm saying, to work for or something like Hey, you know, my dog, hey, JK, you know, you more of a talker, you know what I'm saying? You ain't really saying much.
Nah, actually, I like y'all mindset. Because y'all actually, you know, you got Mr. 80s baby right here. You got you two over here. Like y'all actually exchange the information.
Oh yeah.
Actually, you got tapped in.
Engaged. Yeah, we
like you know, like the regular general public ain't having conversations like this.
Yeah, I love me a good convo, bro.
Especially you know, amongst our age groups, they feel like nah, you probably high as fuck. Like they it'll be something you feel like. You probably in your garage, homeboy drinking a Heineken or Corona or something.
Yeah, nah, me
like
and my dog.
On some like y'all really like, bro, you heard about you know?
Yeah. Nah, we have real convos too. Me and my dog Twan, we always be in the garage talking some shit now about.
What's the next one?
You know what I'm saying? Like shit, you wouldn't even imagine. Like, I mean, just small shit. But yeah, you got to think about stuff outside the box. And again, I think that's the problem with black folks. Like, we limit ourselves to shit and be like, nah, I ain't worrying about that. Or that's not something that I'm into. Like, how many times you done heard somebody say some shit like that? Oh, I ain't into that. Like, why not just try some new shit? Like, try to get into some shit. Like, why not? What's wrong with knowing everything? You know what I'm saying? Like I always tell myself that, like, what's wrong with knowing everything? Like, you ain't gotta like it. What's wrong with knowing everything? What's wrong with knowing the sport? If your kid asks you, like, hey man, I wanna try this, you can say, well look, think about your parents' garage, how they got all that shit. That's years of built up shit. You know what I'm saying? Like years of built up knowledge. Like you could just tap into some shit. One thing I learned that I love now is chess. I wish I would have gotten into chess. Look how many of your homeboys probably play golf. You know what I'm saying? But probably back in the day, probably wasn't into that shit.
That's where I found out, even especially when I got into like business like that. That's where all the deals get closed at. If you know how to play golf.
Come on.
It's three things. When I found out with people who got them bags and what's really going on.
Golf, cigars.
Golf, fishing, and hunting.
Come on, man.
If you know how to do them three things, oh my gosh.
Come on, bro.
That takes patience. All three of them things take patience.
I'm talking about whatever business or line of work you in, if you know how to do three things, I'm trying to tell you the plug.
Or if you could pick a good cigar. take one of the old rich fuckers to a cigar bar.
Yeah, but it go deeper than that though.
Yeah, but I'm talking. That's that. You know what I'm saying? You're right. That's where they hang out at. But I'm talking about to your activities.
Cut that deal.
And then when you
at.
start talking, if you know how to fish, golf, or hunt,
Yep.
that shit crazy.
That's why I say, man, what's wrong with knowing everything? You feel?
Ain't nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or at least try.
At least try, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's my biggest thing. Like, I think as black folk, we don't try enough with a lot of shit. Like, we find out one thing we good at and then we stick to it. You know what I'm saying? We find out one brand of clothes and we stick to it. We find out one brand of this, or one do, you know what I mean?
Because I ain't like, it sounds so funny though, is because like in general we have so many different layers and levels of our culture.
Yeah,
in
so much
many different ways, but we only tap into certain type of vibes, right?
Limit
so
ourselves.
somewhat of our culture and how we got to expand the thing is to like we kind of like one trick ponies
Yeah.
on shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
I like what you.
like we willing to think like certain kind of vibes to where
It's for us.
we
It's
give
for
our
us.
we give our respect to. You know what I'm saying? Until like, oh yeah, okay, boom. So we're now with the generation that we raised and the people who
We
like watching
we gonna
it,
raise them up the
they
same thing we.
understand. They looking like that shit ain't cool to
I
do.
don't agree.
Yeah.
And to what?
I feel like, well, what age group of black folks is one trick ponies?
This
See-
culture right now. And so when you think of right
whole
now,
culture?
I feel like everybody got more than one way of trying to like. I feel like everybody got
I feel
more
like
than
this-
one way
And
of
my
skinning
bad,
that cat right
and
now.
my bad. When I say one trick ponies, I'm not literally talking about one way.
Yeah, I
I'm
feel
talking
like-
about adding to of how the other generations, how like nigga they got. You don't even count how many ways they do their little vibe. We think about
Maybe I'm just talking about
sports, We
myself.
think about entertainment, rapping. We're thinking about, you know what I'm saying, like of them kind of ways. You know what I'm saying? Of the main thing.
Maybe I'm just talking about
Talking about
myself.
traditions though,
Uh-huh.
like traditional shit.
Where
bro.
you see where you say maybe
He
just
did-
talking
he
about-
said about- he talking about-
Maybe
yeah,
I'm
what
just
you
talking
mean?
about myself, but
Uh-huh.
I don't feel like people like. Well, I guess my generation. Like I'm
Yeah.
29. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like everybody in my age group has a like more than one way of skinning their cat right now.
And just
like-
for the record, you know what I'm saying? I understand, like, I'm not an 80s baby. So,
Yeah,
like
like
how you
that,
said
but-
that, you
but
kind of
I-
made it
but
seem
I-
like until we all up here on the
But that's
80s
what I'm
vibe.
saying though. This
Yeah, like
generation,
I'm saying,
but that-
we
but
all
that-
trying to figure out
but
a
no-
different way to
but
get
no-
it back
but
right
but
now.
think
Not
about
no
it,
just
right?
one way. Ain't nobody
But
no
that- but
one
that's
trick
what I'm
pony
saying,
that I
though,
be
right?
around at least.
The internet-
Yeah, I ain't mean to say that.
Like,
Still, like, now,
but
I feel like I'm talking about like as the culture, and then we think about we think about sports, we think about rap, entertainment. We might have a couple, you know what I'm saying, females or somebody say the doctors, you know, of the little
You don't think
we not
evolution?
doing
You don't think with evolution?
I
not
think
of
black-
all the shit that we like of the
I
culture,
give
how
black
we
people
run.
When you
So
say
you
the
want
culture,
us
you
to be
talking about
good at
black
everything.
folks. When you
We
say
are
the
good
culture,
at
you talking about
everything.
black people. I feel like
We are-
I'm
we are-
giving black people
Oh,
a
so
little bit more
we are
credit
good at
nowadays as far as in what they trying to do with shit. You got more black people trying to get in real estate, more black people trying to actually sell some shit, more
Nah,
black people
nah,
trying
nah.
to
You know,
trying
no,
to trying
that's
to
a
trying
fact. Now,
to actually do some shit.
Now
for
look,
real.
I'm not,
So, I
no,
don't know.
no,
This
I'm
the-
not,
this
I'm not,
the
I'm not
real
saying now
generation
adding
of
to
go-getters,
2022
I get
it.
of the vibe.
Everybody
Yeah,
on
yeah,
their
yeah,
own
everybody
shit.
trying
Everybody
to
on their
the
own shit.
effect
Everybody
of it,
outside.
though.
Yeah.
Everybody outside.
Yeah, but that comes with evolution
They're
and
willing to
knowledge.
fail.
Yeah.
Again,
A lot
without
more people are willing to fail.
exactly without going through what the
Niggas
fuck
is
the
trying-
other
Oh,
niggas
you're right.
went through.
You're
we
right.
would've
They
never
gotta
had
go through
that.
shit. Now they
Come
wanna
on,
go
bruh.
through shit now.
It's not even that, but you gonna teach your kids like, look, this is what I went through. So look, you got a chance to live your life.
But you got a lot of gents out here doing it by themselves.
But it's real shit though. But it's real
No,
shit.
you're right, you're right, you're
Think
right.
about it. What you tell your kids, hey man, look, I did this, so I want you to try everything. I want you to live your, and that's what this generation is doing. This generation is actually living on that. You know what I'm saying? They like, look, bruh, I'm gonna go and be this, I'm gonna go and do that. So shit, y'all really outside like that because y'all ask questions. Y'all. That's why I say this generation, y'all more rebellious than anything. You know what I'm saying? If you look at all the movements, the Black Lives Movement, it's them youngins out there really saying, nah, bro, we ain't taking that shit. But y'all got that 70s vibe in y'all. You feel what I'm saying? It's a generational thing. You get niggas get comfortable, and
And they
after a
put on their
while,
phones with
it's
the
like,
70s.
hey, bro, we ain't on that, and
Like,
we
yeah.
got this now. Like you saying, like we got, you know what I'm saying? So it
You ain't
like
finna do it
that's
like that
bro.
without
Like, yeah.
the world knowing y'all doing
That's
it
it.
like that.
This generation ain't gotta know shit about what happened in the 70s, but they know it's in their DNA. You know what I'm saying? They know like, all right, man, nah, bro, I ain't on a nigga telling me what the fuck to do. My mama told me, my daddy told me, live your life how you live it. So nah, you ain't finna tell me what to do. And then from there, this generation is on some, nah, bro, fuck that, bro. And they also doing the same thing from an entrepreneur standpoint. They living their life. They get into
just
business
feel it,
stock.
what?
They get into all that shit. Like everything just to live at home and live carefree. Like I respect this generation. Like this
just
generation
feel
is
it,
go getters,
boy.
bro.
I'm telling
They
you,
real deal
I
go getters
don't
from the
know, they
rappers
feel
to
it.
all that shit. I just wish some of the rappers would kill the gangster rap shit, cause like y'all niggas dying, man. Y'all
Fuck that shit, keep that shit going.
Fuck that, man.
Fuck that shit.
Niggas wild,
Fuck
man.
that shit, keep that shit going.
But the crazy thing is on two ways, right? So it's like different ways where it goes back to where like unless that side of where like your mindset of it, you know how the brain got two sides and different things.
Yeah.
Unless that side figure out quickly how to come together on some kind of vibe of to where like if I think this way, it's gonna help me make money in long term kind of vibe situation compared to, and I say on the other side, man, fuck this shit. Cause now you see the thing about like I'm getting signed over here on this damn negative, kill everybody vibe. I'm getting some money. You know what I'm saying? I hear what you're saying, but you know you did it to say that. You
It's
know
all
what I
about
mean?
having a plan.
It goes back to where
Them just not having a plan.
It's all about having a
no,
plan.
the reason why even with certain things, no, it's like it might be 1,000 motherfuckers at the door, but only 2 or 3 come at a time. Is because the ones who gonna listen to the game plan.
And say
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of motherfuckers who be hungry and ready to go, but if you ain't gonna listen to the game plan, they be like, nigga, you ain't gonna. You
But
not
how
gonna,
you know they really gonna listen to the game plan though?
Because when you get over here, you gonna listen to the game plan one or two ways. You gonna listen to the game plan as in
Most of them crash out.
You're gonna
Or
listen,
die.
you're gonna listen to the game plan as in listening to what we're saying, and you're gonna move thing, or you're gonna come to this party and you're gonna get drugged, and we're gonna rape your ass, and you're gonna humbly.
Well, a lot of people could hoop, but a lot of people don't have IQ. A lot of people could hoop.
You get IQ from you, but okay. I don't play with you before, so I know you can play. But I know we could play because you get IQ through what experience? You got
So who winning? You and him in a one-on-one?
We're not talking about that.
I'm asking though.
Not you.
No, I'm saying who probably win?
Not you. I'm talking about me and you playing one-on-one. I ain't talking about me and
Bro, you might have gave me your answer, bro.
I'm talking I beat him then. I beat you. I beat everybody else.
Okay, I'm just checking. I'm just
How about
checking
that?
because I know for a fact that we're gonna do this basketball situation as in general.
I want you first,
I'm
though.
on. I ain't like, you know, to tell you the truth.
I want you first.
How about this though? You know what I'm saying? Fair. Can you get? Can it at least be like a 3-on-3?
No.
It gotta be 1-on-1. Then you win. You know what I'm saying? I ain't waste my time. You know what I'm saying? You win. But until like if I can't at least get 2, you know what I'm saying? Then all right. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm not like running around basketball, Euro stepping. I ain't gonna lie. First time I Euro step on there, I'm trying to tell you, bro, this shit gonna go viral. Cause I'm be too excited.
You got to be like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't Euro step. But Team Vipers, I'm gonna let y'all know. New West Orlando NWO is going to be on y'all ass for the next 5 years.
Let me
y'all don't even
listen.
understand what I'm about to have them dogs. So they're like, you know what?
I'm gonna
Leave them folks alone next
I'm
time.
gonna join the Vipers on your ass.
And you're gonna lose because you from mainland.
No, I'm not.
Oh, Seminole. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know, anytime I pass the exit, past Altamont, everything is the same. I just blur out.
Don't do that
kick
now.
it,
Don't do
nigga.
that now. Them folk over there different now. Like I said, it's quality over there.
Where? In Lake Mary?
Lake Mary, Sanford. You know what I'm saying? All that shit.
No, I ain't like I'm keeping Altamont with us. I'm saying as
Altamont is Seminole County.
Lyman and all
That's
that shit
Seminole
is
County.
Seminole
That's
County,
Seminole
boy.
County, brother. You can't do that. You
Y'all
can't do
barely
that.
got Winter Park.
I was trying to be like, I ain't like to tell you the truth. We really care.
Y'all barely got Winter Park.
We ain't like we really don't.
Y'all got
care.
Winter Park
no
by
reason
y'all
to be
chin
nice.
chin.
I ain't like we really don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Like we really don't care. I would have counted out to like, you know, everything else is extra.
Without
Nah, I
Winter
feel
Park, y'all dead. We got Austin Rivers if y'all don't got Winter Park.
Once we pass
Y'all dead.
What?
Like at that point.
y'all sound crazy.
We would have Nick Calathis and Austin Rivers on the same team at that point. And then y'all
I
dead.
thought Arthur Reed went to win the park.
I said if Winter Park was in Seminole County like it really is.
We saying if?
You said it don't count to you.
Where's the high school at? Where's Winter Park High School? Is that Orange County or Winter
Park
County?
is halfway in Seminole County, bro. Wait a minute. Look at
I'm
it.
saying halfway.
Let's look at it on the map.
I don't know wherever anything that was Orange County we touch. I'm like Lion King. Anything you look out to, we see. That's us.
That's the problem.
We got this.
Y'all
Winter
wanna
Park
claim
is
everything.
halfway patrol. It's
I don't
literally
know.
patrolled by Seminole County Sheriff
Okay,
Department.
then, you know
Like, that
what?
shit
We
crazy.
don't even need Winter Park because I like what's the name?
like nobody. Like
Austin that boy.
like nobody. Like
Austin that boy. I can't even talk that shit. Austin that boy.
nobody. Shane Larkin was the rawest thing next to that boy. I'm talking about.
I ain't like even with Shane.
Yeah, Shane was the toughest thing next to that boy.
I question, you heard of Chris Warren?
Yeah.
You saying Shane Larkin better than Chris Warren?
I don't know. Shane was pretty quick.
No, I'm just asking. Do you think Shane?
Back in our Shane was
No.
different.
I fuck with Shane. I fuck with the whole Larkin family.
That Larkin boy was.
But I'm just saying. I'm asking you.
He still.
Do you feel
fast.
like? I'm just asking. I'm not saying yes,
Shane
but you saying
still got it. I think he just put up 50 overseas or some shit like that.
Just won a championship and all.
Yeah, like that boy. All right.
Okay. For sure. Yeah, because he went to Dr. Phillips.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Yeah, okay. Ain't nobody in Seminole County got Seminole High School guarding Shane Larkin.
Oh, here we go.
Nah. Man,
I'm asking your words, right? Ain't this your words? Anybody in Seminole High School could guard Shane?
Nah. He almost lost to Winter Park. I mean, not Winter Park. Winter Springs. Winter Springs. I was there at the game. At the game. At the game, you know.
See, that's the mindset. Even with Dr. Phillips and compared to the next school,
it was a Winter Park team. No, not Winter Park team.
Almost.
It was a Winter Springs team that was really crushing Winter Park for real. I'm just gonna put that out there. It was Winter Springs team with B Holmes, Louis Jacobo.
Almost don't count.
What you mean?
You said they almost beat DP.
Oh, I think them boys lost on the technicality, like
caught extra timeout.
Now, like Coach K was there type shit. like boy lost on the technicality type.
Only thing though, I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just letting know, Team Vipers. This is a warning. To letting y'all know. Y'all better make sure y'all do extra suicides.
Hey, listen,
you know what I'm saying? Y'all might want to recruit your little cousin that, you know what I'm saying, that just came back from the JUCO or wherever.
He really lucky we bringing him back in there, like, cause the way the league work, you can't even make it back in.
All right.
No, y'all back in there. We built different.
I got more than one trademark.
No, we for real. No.
NWO ain't got to be on that. Our Never World team gonna be next world.
But that's what we need. See, the way we work it.
For development.
No.
Y'all the G League team.
No. I ain't saying it like that. I ain't saying it like that. What I'm saying is, like, we the bridge, right? We the bridge between the streets and the pros, right?
For sure.
So what I mean is, like, once you come in our shit, we don't go out. Our theme is no resume, no favoritism. So we don't go off of a name, right?
Okay.
We ain't finna go off your college credit, none of that shit.
Fact.
When you come through us, you gonna build your name like a household name, like Tommy Dennis. Like I said, I'm gonna call him what he go by. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we gonna brand, and that's how we gonna rock it. And from there, like what I say, so when NWO came through, you can't leave. Once we say, nah, that team just y'all lost this season because of technicality. We want to see what y'all can do in the next go round.
Look, the NWO team is just gonna be like Jordan in his rookie year. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember,
hope so.
But you don't really.
I mean, you know a lot of folks. I'm
saying moving forward, I'm gonna look forward to, like, you know what I'm saying? To where you're gonna pull me to the side. Y'all gonna change the rules.
You got it now. What I'm saying, one thing, no favoritism, no resume. I told you one say no rules. We do a draft and a combine. So it's a lot of shit with our shit when you come through. Even though you bring a squad,
the combine?
You bring a squad. So GM5 stands for Got My Five, right?
Yeah.
So how it works is how I get picked up on the team. I'm just trying to go out there and do my third.
So how it works is you have an original 6 set. You come with you plus 5, or you come with a 6 set, you know what I'm saying? 6 guys, one off the bench.
I need a 10-day. How I get a 10-day?
If that team do a showcase, we set up a showcase where you playing against another team that returned again from the previous season.
Okay.
And then how it works is we basically just scaling you on a bunch of different, like, factors of, like, how you playing, how your energy is.
I'm a 4-star. How I get a 10-day?
We basically want to see if you can go 15 weeks because our league is 18 weeks long. You see what I'm saying? 15 weeks regular season. So it's one of them things where we want to see if you can go a long stretch. Once your team gets in, then we do a combine setting for you to pick your bench, right? You can pick up the 10 players. That's your salary cap. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to pick all 10 because we got a mid-season combine coming too. That's set up for guys who basically, like,
10-day.
Say your team. That's how you get in. But say your team on some shit where it's like, man, look, we could make the playoffs, bro, but we just need one more guy. Now you got a mid-season combine to find you one more guy. You know what I'm saying? That's how you find some sneak niggas in there that'll really, like, turn the team up. Because again, they not coming off of what y'all been losing on. They coming off of what they can bring to the team. So
I got a question. So, like, that's lit. That's super lit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm coming in mid-season. They go call me Sharky.
I can see why you come from mid-season because, you know, you went to Seminole, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't start from the beginning, bro. You know
taking shots.
That's the energy. That's the vibe. I understand. I respect that. You know
taking shots.
You know what I'm saying? You good for 10 days.
But that's where you got to really make the decision. Like, if your homeboy gonna be in that 6 set, because
I got a question. I mean, when I bring the team, I don't want as into, like, the next person get the rawest thing in the league because as to like it ain't no room on this thing. Can I just keep all my players, or it's up to me to lose?
What
You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm having all dogs. But only thing about having all dogs is all dogs. You know what I'm saying? So if I have 10 people and the 5 blowing Team Vipers out by 30 points, you know what I'm saying? Now the next 5 want to come in and he's like, you know what, Brian? I know you aced on the bench. You don't really play. Do I lose my dog because Team Vipers need an extra shooting guard?
You're not a dog.
I'm not a dog at all.
Okay. I just want to put out there that you're not a dog.
Until like, do I lose any of my players?
So if anybody outside of your 6, because we also do trades, we just like the NBA. So anybody outside of your 6 that you picked in the combine, like they can draft them in the draft. Depends on your lottery.
Can I start off with my whole 10 from day one? Nah,
you come in from a 6.
Start from 6.
6.
Okay, so then the 6, I'm just going to whoop everything all
but
season.
you gotta pick somebody at the combine.
For sure.
That's the conceit.
You gotta pick somebody
that's
in
real.
there.
Yeah, you got to.
Okay.
And then it's certain rules and factors. Like if you say you try and cheat that person, like you don't give them no burn. Like we start checking you. Like, hey, look, your team gonna get fined.
Oh no, we all gonna be happy. We gonna get food afterwards.
But you would be surprised, bro. You be surprised.
We all gonna be happy on the team.
Yeah. But I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I want you to bring the best nigga you feel like, and the best 5, best 6 set that you feel like could win it. I want you to, because if they lose, I want to sit back on this show again, and tell you the same thing.
You remember how the water boys, how the girlfriend said on the water boy, that ain't no guess. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of the same vibe.
It ain't easy. Like
we got this. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Listen.
I'm trying to tell you. And look, and the dope thing is though, we're gonna have all like the videographers all on every angle. So boom. You know what I'm saying?
We do it at Gateway Church, 701 Formosa. Hey, August 13th, All-Star Weekend. Y'all come check that out. Like I said, 701. Nah, ain't no free food. We selling that shit $5 at the door. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be lit. All-Star Weekend, we doing a slam dunk contest. I'm not sure yet. Slam dunk contest, 3-point contest, and we also doing the All-Star game. Slam dunk contest, we got Bryce Johnson. We got Roderick Lawrence. We got Tyson, Notorian Tyson. And we got who else? I'm missing one. Oh, Milk backed out. Somebody else in there. I'm missing one.
Milk was in that
it's
bitch?
on my phone. Oh shit, it's on my phone. It's on my phone. It's on my phone.
Jamming that bitch.
Nah, I got it right here. Say less. I got it right here.
That bitch. I ain't heard right now.
I got it right here. All right, so check it. All-Star Weekend. My apologies. My apologies. So All-Star Weekend for the Slam Dunk Contest. We got the returning champ, Caleb Winfrey.
What's his Slam Dunk name?
OJR. Shit, I don't. He go by the franchise. Rest in peace, Seth Hilton, because that's what he go by the franchise to the homie that passed away.
Yeah, I'm trying to hear.
You know what I'm saying? We got Tyson, we got Roderick, we got
nobody
Bryce.
Nicknamed the flight.
Nah, man. Listen, Bryce is gonna take flight.
I don't think they going by their real name.
Yeah, Bryce is gonna take flight. Like we ain't got no nicknames. You just gotta see him. That's why I say like it's the real deal. Yeah, it's the real deal. Like once you see him, like it's the real deal. We got the 3-point contest. We got Corey. We got Tommy in the 3-point contest.
August?
Dom Johnson. August 13th, 2 weeks away.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
We got Dom Douglas, and then the All-Star game. We got Spence, Mitchell. We got Trap, Corey, Dom, Phil, Caldwell. We got Milk. We got we got Bulb. A lot of y'all know Bulb. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's one team. Other team is gonna be AJ, Jermaine Johnson. We got Liam. Liam backed out. I'm sorry. We got Roderick now in Liam's place. We got Tommy Dennis, my man right here. We got Dom Johnson. We got Caleb Winfrey, Alton Jones III, and we got TikTok T-Time. He gonna be on a 2 here Viper as well. Viper's got a lot of players in there. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like the Vipers, they just demolished
this year,
bro. Like it was bad.
This year though.
You didn't hear me though.
No, I'm saying y'all started 5 this year, but I promise
We have a whole starting 5.
y'all not gonna have the same starting 5 next year though.
They had 4. They won the season playing with 4 players. They went the season playing with 4 players and won by a lot by Mercy game. We do Mercy, so you either Mercy with 30-3 or 20-2.
Damn, these niggas is on a double team.
I don't know what they was doing, bro.
I'm trying to
niggas know how
tell
to
you,
play with each other.
it goes back to this.
If I've been playing with you for a little minute and I know how to play with people, it's over with. All I gotta do is figure out y'all little tendencies, bitch, and I'm gonna find you every single time. I can't wait to get on the team.
It's 15 weeks, so after a stretch, you're gonna have to learn something.
once I figured out it's real. You know,
You got to learn something.
Yeah.
It's a stretch of 15 weeks. You got to learn something.
Nah, real.
I'm really like
You gotta
that,
learn
though.
something. So.
Yeah.
I don't know why you don't.
I know
believe me.
my team made it to the you know, shout out Park Legends. We
like that,
third
though.
seed in that bit.
I
You know what I'm
really
talking
like
about?
that.
Come
You
on,
said what
man.
happened?
My team made third seed, Park Legends. Shout
Oh,
out.
what's your team?
Park Legends, the owners team. We got me and shout out my man Howard. We got our own team.
That's
in
gonna
there.
be crazy. We gonna be whooping the owners.
No, actually, we whooped y'all. So
way
to be,
more than
be
Howard
This
now.
year,
I
this
know.
year, this year.
But listen, it don't
I
matter.
can see clearly.
That's
now,
your fault. Listen, when you pass that money down and say, bro, take care of that and close your eyes and
I'm
turn
way
your
more than
head.
him and Howard.
You know what I'm saying? Like it is, but we don't play on the team. We the owners. We sit in the owner seat. We pick the squad.
Them boy don't play.
Like we don't play at all, but we
Y'all-
really deal. We really deal. Something to fuck with. Ask them.
all I'm
We really
gonna
deal something to
ask
fuck
is
with.
like
They won. They playing.
from day one, right?
Yeah,
When we
yeah.
sign up and do all that kind of vibe, I'm just gonna ask for the rules.
No, you gonna get
I
'em.
want the rules
You gonna
printed
get 'em.
out. So when the
Trust me.
rules, so then by
Yeah,
year
right.
2 or 3,
He
and
know
now I'm
me.
starting to see certain things changing. I'm like, you know what? This is from y'all hooping, getting y'all ass whooped
nah,
on the man.
one thing about it, I'm very detailed. These boys will tell you, bro. I send you a whole 4-page letter about
playing?
everything.
I don't
bro.
know.
You what I'm saying?
Who
Like-
But it sounds like his homeboys is playing because I
Oh
don't know,
nah, we don't
we
pick.
gotta whoop
Nah,
all
we,
that.
on some real shit. We pick our team based on like how Pedro Posse picked their team. Like we just pick talent.
So
We
I
pick
got a question. And the All-Star game is in 2 weeks away, right?
2 weeks away. Yes,
Do you
sir.
think in a month away you can have your team and I can have my team and then we can line this shit up?
I'm gonna be real. You could have asked me a year ago. I would have gave you a team.
No, I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, now, right now, in a month.
Yeah, I can
Like you
get
get a
you a-
month, you get your whatever 10
said
players,
yeah, bro.
I get my 10 players.
Yeah. That's
Okay, I'll
fine.
call
I
that.
think
We
we
got
beat y'all in like 2 weeks.
Like for real.
no.
bro. I
I'm
don't think you
like, even
understand.
during, like, I like to have my focus on different kind of. I want to have my, like, you know what I'm saying.
Are
So
we?
now
Is there like
so
a player limit? Like what would you just say?
It's like
Like
about like 10 players. Like that's
just 10
simple.
players?
You know what
Well,
I'm
we
saying?
gonna get a
Something
gym.
simple.
We gonna really do it up, or what
You know
we
what I'm saying? I
gonna?
got a great 501c3.
I mean, we need to talk. We need sponsors for our high school league too. Check us out, man.
Well, high school, I only sponsor certain high school.
Nah, it ain't the high school. We run a league. We run a league for the high school on Sundays in
Oh,
the
for high
same
school
gym.
kids?
Yeah, 3:00. We run.
We can do
on
that too. Let me
Sundays.
get my high school player and you get your high school player.
Man, listen,
I'm
we
calling
gonna-
all that.
We need
But I got
sponsors.
two high school players. You ain't
Listen,
fucking
my
with. I'm
team-
calling
hey,
all
yo,
that. I got
hey,
two
look,
right now,
talk
you ain't
to
fucking with, I
them,
got my
bro.
money
You
on
don't
them,
know,
bro. I'm
My-
calling all that.
I got
my
two
team
right now.
hard.
You
You know
ain't
what
fucking
I'm
with. I got my
saying?
money on them.
Hey, Coach-
And they twins. They look just
Hey,
alike.
Shout out to Coach Ben. You know what I'm saying?
My
Shout out to
team
Coach
tough.
Ben,
I got-
Dr. Phillips, high school coach. Now he's UCF coach. You know what I'm saying? Coach Ben, you know, we can.
So Coach
we
Ben
got
know
all
about
that.
these two that I'm
We know
finna put
that.
on your
He used to
ass.
be Mount Ver's coach,
Listen,
all
y'all
that state
naming all
champion,
these.
Dr. Phillips.
Hey, shout out to all these
Seminole
folks
State-
that
Seminole
made it.
State?
Yeah.
In high school?
Yeah.
Basketball?
Yeah. We did all that.
I don't think so. I gotta Google that.
Shout out to-
Well,
shout out-
Lake
did all
Mary,
that.
y'all
Yeah.
want states in anything?
Nah, we got it in basketball.
we went
girls
the second round, though, but
basketball, it was
damn.
girl basketball and track and shit.
The ball went off his knee. I remember that shit like
Get
yesterday.
your
nah.
two high school players and I'm gonna get my two high school players and we gonna
Respect.
We gonna need at least 3
Respectfully, bro.
I let the two of them get and pick the third.
Bruh.
for sure.
Yeah, like I said,
that's hard.
my niggas is dogs, so I ain't worrying.
I ain't like even a certain type of dogs. You know what I'm saying? There's Chihuahua, there's
Nah,
Pit
my
Bull,
niggas is
there's Great
is dogs,
Danes,
bro.
Shih
Like
Tzus. You know
my
what I'm saying? There's a lot of like my
kid-
nigga's a
my-
dog.
The gist that I
He's a
got,
dog.
the gist that I got, like I said, I pick them based on the talent and what I see in them and what I want. Like I'm more mentoring from the high school standpoint.
So it's
and
like-
I can
like
promise
that. I
you,
like
I can
that.
promise you what I put
It's
in them
bigger than
kids.
basketball.
No,
Yeah,
it's
what I
bigger
put
than
in them kids that eat your boys,
look,
dog.
and that's the thing though. I respect that.
I got my
You know what
money
I'm
on
saying?
these two high-flying ass
I respect.
twins.
I'm not worried about
I
no high
respect
flyer,
all
bro.
that.
I'm telling you right now, bro.
I
I'm
got
not
my
worried
money
about
on
no
the
high
twins.
flyer, bro. I'm telling you right now, my AAU team is tough, bro.
I got my money on the twins.
I'm
The twins on it?
I put the bank on it, bro. My
Is the twins on it?
my team, man. You see, y'all going to get kids who got. I'm telling you
You
right now,
saying y'all?
my inner
He
city
went to
kids,
Seminole.
my
I'm
inner
just a
city
fan.
kids,
I'm
my
going
inner
to
city
get- I'm going to
kids
get the
will
heart of the
wax.
city.
Y'all trained up little kids y'all got, bro.
Nah,
Like,
nope.
Damn.
Y'all
Trained
naming
up.
kids that got a chance to go places. I respect
See, no,
that.
this is the
though.
only thing
But
though.
I'm telling you right now, my inner city kids is dogs, bro. I teach them how to eat their food right.
But this the only thing though. We can't look. You already.
I know it's
you
his
want,
kids.
You went off rip because off of the fact that you already said
It's bigger than that.
You
It's
telling
bigger
these
than
folks that
basketball.
it's bigger than. You know what I'm saying?
I
You
like
saying-
that.
But
you
that's
saying
how you
inner
gotta
city
train them,
kids-
though. What
Hey,
you
but
telling
I'm
your
talking
people?
about
That's a
you
hurricane
was like,
season
I'm
moment.
12.
That's a
Hey, I bet I'll
hurricane
beat
season
you in
moment right
basketball.
there.
But what you telling your people though? When
That's
you
a
train
se-
your kid, how you training your kid
Damn.
on how to play that sport? You got to train your kid like, hey man, listen, you gonna get beat up, you gonna get knocked down. You got to say all that shit. I train my kids like, listen, like I told one of my kids, it's a kid in here right now that probably come into this gym that don't get to eat. and he see all y'all walking in here looking with some food in y'all plate. The Tupac story. You know what I'm saying? Like you see all y'all walking in the bill with some food, and y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like a full stomach. Like, oh shit. Well, how you think he feel when he go home and he got to share a plate with his 7 brothers? Like he gonna come in here and whack y'all.
The only thing though, so
like,
when he get dunked on, he was like, "Hey, that nigga didn't eat today."
Nah, man, nah, it ain't gonna be like that, bro. He gonna play different, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Nah, I feel you, but he gonna.
That's a fact.
Yeah, he gonna play.
That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? There's some kids. Okay, you walking in with the new LaMelo balls on, and I'm wearing these shoes from 2 years ago from AAU. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
so
saying?
you say he gonna whack you? What you mean, like crime?
Nah. Like bro. It's a different hunger.
No, I'm just
like,
saying.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's not.
Is that why crime happened? Like because he like.
Well,
I think deeper than that.
I think crime happened because again, just when you go back to just what you teaching your kid. Like think about it, right? Like think about like I said, you know what I'm saying? I wish these youngins would get off that gangster rap shit, right? And how fast he was like, nah, man, but that shit it sound good. You know what I'm saying? But it's like that's how I
keep that shit going. I want them jits to make money.
Yeah, but
they got to be into that shit.
We let you finish.
Yeah,
make money.
But my thing is,
making money doing that shit.
No, I feel you. But if they also dying doing it, why can't we just alter it? Yeah, why can't we alter it? Yeah,
but you know what comes with
a lot of them ain't.
But you know what comes with
a lot more. Say die.
Come on,
I ain't say die. A lot of them.
But you know what comes with that shit though.
You encouraging the shit
like respect.
Like dying over here.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Y'all making it seem like because I like the music, I'm encouraging the kids to die.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Spin the Bin sounds so hard on a Metro Boomin beat.
If Spin the Bin made me my bread, you know, somebody keep talking about Spin the Bin.
No, I'm gonna keep it real. When Dolph died, how did you feel? Real shit. When Dolph died, how did you feel? Did you feel like that shit could have probably never happened? I listen to Dolph music every day and be like, nah, it's just music. Even though it ain't had nothing to do with it.
It's right here.
It was on the table.
It was on the table.
That could have happened.
But my point is, again, we say it's just music and we say okay, it's just entertainment.
So you telling me if Dolph didn't rap the way he rapped, he wouldn't have got killed?
It's not that.
It was the jits that was encouraged by the music.
Why do we feel like why did our parents tell us if you invite certain shit in your home, you gonna invite demons into your home? Why did they say that? Why did they say that?
Music's powerful.
So again, music is powerful. When you saying certain shit, you inviting certain shit in. If I'm talking about I'm smoking this and I'm smoking that, what you think gonna end up happening?
You gonna get
like, come on, bro. Like,
you got negative energy. You gonna get
smoked.
Like, your homeboy go get smoked.
If you about to have sex with a chick, you know what I'm saying? You're not about to turn on Kirk Franklin. You're like, boy, I feel relieved. You know what I'm saying? It's certain vibes. You're not finna.
Don't bring sex into this, bro. We talk about violence.
I'm saying off of certain energies that you're really from music though. From music though, it's music. It just you want something to play in the background because you know the headboard.
Yeah, it's not just music though.
But I'm saying as the music is so powerful of like, you know what I'm saying? So even in general.
No, he said it's not just we say it's not,
I want it's deeper than that.
Or is it the music, but the music is something deeper.
It's deeper than you got sound waves all
okay.
Like we hear
y'all tapped in. Y'all tapped in.
Smoke, we all
over that
and I ain't like tell you the truth.
It's so crazy.
That girl. Until I watched the YouTube video of
you didn't picture it like that.
Oh my God!
Did you know Kanye did?
They wanted kid friendly.
I felt horrible.
Did you know Kanye did that Donda intro in different frequencies? Did you even know that?
Oh shit!
You didn't even know that, right?
Yeah. No.
That's why I say it's deeper than that, bro. Like Kanye learned. He
fucked with Elon Musk.
Yeah, he learned like certain sound waves.
That's
just like how y'all said about sex. Certain sound waves make you do shit. But my point is, look what he did with just the intro. Donda. Like, come on, bro.
More than what he is.
That was in Mother Heartbeat.
Yeah, no. I know that, but
yeah. The intros in Mother Heartbeat.
Oh, like, bro, wow.
Like 54
no, it's like it's a certain
it's
thing. Like you don't
voodoo metaphors in that shit.
That's voodoo right there.
Hey, my dog Haitian, so he be.
Hey man, when I'm gonna get an NWO chain? I supported y'all. I said y'all was my sleeper team. I said, hey, look, cause you gotta understand. Listen, cause look, we do this show called look. We do this show called Courtside Seats. Shout out to my man Darvis Lee, and we do this show called Courtside Seats, where it's a recap of everything that happened on Saturday. So we go on to Instagram or to Facebook, and we go live and we talk about all that shit. We get we like Stephen A. and all that. I spoke highly of y'all because again, as a GM, I play a different. Yeah, I play a different seat.
You had that bag behind y'all.
As the
Clippers.
GM, yeah,
LA Clippers.
as the
LA
GM
Clippers.
and director of the lead, I play a different seat, so I know what's going on in the captain's chat behind closed doors. So I don't speak on certain shit. So I know what y'all was looking like, and I know who you are, and I'm like, okay, I know the team,
basically.
I know the owner, but they don't know each other, and y'all never showed up to the office at the same time. So I'm like,
how I feel as into you know when
I need my chain though, because I spoke highly of y'all.
Deion walked into Jackson State is different from when Deion, well, you know, didn't know about. I heard about Jackson State, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not all the way.
You sent your money out.
Now I'm saying as into, no, not even.
You signed the check and turned your head.
No, I
you signed the check and turned. Just admit it. No, you signed the check and turned your head.
Not at all.
They jerseys was fly. What game did you come to? What week did you come to?
I went to a week that I was mad.
That was like week 13 or 12 or some shit like that.
Yeah, I forgot.
It's 15 weeks.
The one dude, we got somebody for him too. He was raw. He went to Miami with the dreads.
Oh, you talking about Jermaine Johnson?
Yeah,
yes, sir. Shout out to the All-Star Jermaine Johnson.
He a beast. I ain't like he
again. We find people that nobody know about.
But also too, you know what I'm saying? With even with Jermaine Johnson, it's different between when a D1 D tackle going against somebody who have 2 left feet. You know what I'm saying? And they're 5'11". Like, of course you're gonna look like Jermaine the Monster Johnson.
But
I call that. You know what I'm saying?
But he
could
played
go on the Team Vipers team next year.
He played in basketball in high school too, though. Like
y'all gonna need all the help. Y'all gonna need all that.
You don't want Jermaine.
We're calling all that.
Jermaine is the problem.
You can have the league's all-star team next year versus I'm trying to tell you, 18 weeks, we're gonna call that every week.
Listen, I'm telling you right now.
We on that. We calling all that.
Your team won't survive the playoffs. I'm calling that.
I gotta tell you, y'all gonna make it to where like we the playoffs. Like we are the playoffs.
Let me ask you this: who gonna be your number 1 go-to recruit that you looking at right now?
Now should I tell y'all this?
Just off top of your head. No. You ain't gotta give me your best. Give me your third best.
I'm a thinker.
Listen, I'm very smart. My team is very lit. I ain't even worried about nothing my way.
I ain't gonna lie. You're my 4th go-to score. Your first
name them no.
But why?
Because I want to know. I want to see how.
I ain't know. When we walk up to the first day of signing up,
that's where he gonna fuck up.
When we
he gonna go for a big name and he gonna fuck up. Wait,
why would I go for a big name and we are the big names?
I know.
Had a monster.
When we walk up the first day with our lineup, you know what I'm saying, and we're here to sign up, and y'all gonna be like.
They gonna they just gonna be like, oh, that's NWO. That's the same. That look a little bit better from last year. That's all they gonna say.
They gonna look fly.
They be like that.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. I didn't know.
They gonna have some nice ass jerseys though.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't know nothing about the situation.
But whose fault is that though? Take accountability. Come on, Keith. Take accountability.
Ain't nobody.
Take accountability.
It's nobody's fault.
Stop. Don't do that.
Because off rip.
Stop.
I would do the same thing again if it was tomorrow.
Stop.
The only thing where it got me enticed in, you know what I'm saying? Is until when I'm like, oh, y'all don't know.
Ain't this the high standard show? You gotta have standards. Stop.
You know what I'm saying?
Take accountability. Take accountability. You signed the check and turned your head.
I ain't signed no check.
I know what Burger was like. Keep good. He's sponsoring this. I know the inside scoop.
No.
I'm trying to check and turn your head. I know you keep. I seen you partying. I seen when you showed up to all your venues. I follow your IG.
Bird.
I know where you was at.
Hey, Bird paid for the jersey.
You never. I know, but I.
You know what I'm saying? Until like off rip, like I ain't pay for the jersey. Bird paid for the jersey.
You sponsored the NWO name. Burger can't put NWO on the jersey by himself.
No, for a fact.
Come on now.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking when somebody most people think about sponsoring and signing check. No, off rip.
This like a relationship. I'm just letting you know. Look, he done got caught in the sheet.
When does the season start again next year?
Sometime probably like January. I want to say. Yeah, we ain't worrying about that. You just gotta come down.
That's all I want to know. As until where.
My dog look like John Moran over there, man.
I'm saying we playing a month though. We playing a month, right? In a month, 4 weeks.
So in 4 weeks,
your team and your team can come together and y'all can figure shit out.
We can just, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all want separate whoopings?
Listen, bro.
All right, we can do it separate whoopings.
Listen, no. We're not worried about that. You trying to do Seminole County? It sounds like you're trying to do Seminole County versus Orange County.
Boy,
so we can definitely.
Well, I ain't lie to tell you the truth. Not gonna lie. we could start that. You know, matter of fact, you
I
know,
would be on that Seminole County team, but
I'm doing that.
It's
going on Facebook tomorrow. Seminole County
But,
All Stars versus Orange County All Stars. They can pick the Seminole County team. I'm gonna pick the Orange County team.
That's fine.
And we call that. You know what I'm
That's
saying? For sure. We
That's
call
fine.
that.
That's fine. That's fine.
Ain't
That's
nothing. It's all
fine.
love.
That's fine. A lot of people gonna be upset
But we
though.
ain't. But we
A lot of people gonna be upset on y'all side.
On our
On y'all side, yeah, y'all got
But why?
y'all got a lot of folk that feel entitled over here. I'm just saying, like a lot of
Oh,
people.
oh,
a lot of
y'all-
folk
y'all-
gonna
y'all
feel-
looking at like-
a lot
like
of
the Mighty
folk when
Ducks,
y'all
like-
put y'all starting 10, yeah, when y'all put y'all 10 together, they gonna be like, bro, why wasn't I on the list, bro? I thought I meant something to
RT
you.
gonna flow
you know
like
what I'm saying? I
bro-
thought I
like
meant something
poetry.
to you, bro. What they gonna
Well,
say?
because it's-
Come on now, how y'all gonna pick
He
y'all
said you
10?
got a lot
though?
of
Well, one,
divas
y'all
on your
on there right
side.
now.
Because it's
Lot of
one.
divas,
How y'all gonna come on? How
One,
y'all gonna
because
narrow
y'all
it
might
down?
have a list of people.
You got a few
We
that
might
just
have
won
a
the
couple
Ace League.
books.
Y'all got
A
a
lot
few
of
that just
prima
won the Ace
donnas,
League.
right?
We
A lot
got
of prima
books.
donnas.
We got books of All Stars. Y'all got like
Y'all
a
got a
list
few
of
that just
people.
won the Ace League and they still ready to go. How they gonna feel? Come on now.
This ain't got nothing
Come
to
on
do
now.
with
Hey,
y'all.
I'm just saying, y'all was naming them names earlier.
Exactly.
Don't go get them names when that time come.
Exactly.
Well, I'm
they
not
gonna
going.
feel?
I'm not sitting
Come
there
on
thinking
now.
that A that.
He don't know.
Come on, bro. Come on,
I told you,
bruh.
he just signed the
Come
check
on,
and turned
yeah,
his head.
sign the second turn.
You just
his head,
signed it.
bruh.
You know what's going on.
Hey, you know what?
You know what's going on.
Not
You
gonna lie.
put your name in the
I'm about
fight.
to probably make a whole
That's it.
shirt.
Hey,
line
good
as
promo,
a-
good
put it-
promo.
Sign your check and turn
I
your
put it
head.
on the promotion.
I put it to you
That
like
is
this.
kinda hard.
I put it to you like this.
When the next one y'all do?
I put it to you like this. NWO from downtown all the way to Kissimmee to the east side is safe. Any NWO from downtown and Kissimmee all the way to the east side is safe. But
Okay.
anything from Winter Park over to the Seminole County, NWO ain't got no business
How-
being over there. Cause
we get Winter
when
Park,
they get whiff of y'all, bro, they gonna be on y'all ass about these games. I'm just telling y'all.
Say the limit that you said. From where to where?
From Winter Park all the way down to Seminole County. Y'all boys is they know y'all. I'm just telling y'all.
said Winter
them
Park
folk know
on the-
y'all now. Them folk know about
Winter
NWO
Park.
on the basketball aspect.
I'm saying Winter Park, the Seminole County. That's like
From-
2 lights up.
Nah, from Seminole, well, all the way deep, all the way to you before you hit Volusia.
Sharp.
Anybody need some shit for us?
I'm good. You feel me? So all I'm saying is you did a bad deal by signing them checks and turning your head. You gotta know where you putting your money at. You gotta say, okay, well look, man, I'ma just, you know what I'm saying?
Them boys heavy.
Yeah, you repping them boys heavy because you don't even know. You don't even know. Like you just doing your brand, but again, you can't give your brand everything, bruh. Your brand mean what they said about the in Frank Lucas. Your brand mean everything, bruh. Come on, bro. You can't just get that shit to everybody, bruh.
No, I
Come on, bruh. Can't get that shit to everybody, bruh.
no. That's what I'm saying. But not even in general. I know for a fact that you and your brand and your league, y'all going for decades. You know what I'm saying?
we rocking.
I bet money though, when
Yeah.
you get into year 25, they're not even gonna think about year 1.
Nah, they will.
No,
They
I'm
will.
saying they might
As long
hear
as-
about
nah,
the
nah,
stories that you might tell
Nah,
them.
real shit,
but
nah,
they
real-
not gonna know how the ins and
Nah,
outs.
they ain't they ain't gonna know that. Yeah,
You know
they
what
ain't
I'm
gonna know
saying?
that.
The way he building it for the longevity, they will know about week 1. or
Yeah, you'll
day
know.
1,
You'll know,
that's how
'cause
I know about it.
The way everything is a storyline with us. Everything starts
Exactly.
from
I love
your
it.
first
That's the beginning.
Hurricane season.
intro into our shit
seen
is
Hurricane
your
season?
storyline. So
I know the NBA, and you can't name the first player that was drafted in the NBA.
It was a white
35
dude.
years ago.
it was a white dude.
Well, of course it had to be.
I
a
mean,
white
that's
guy.
all we need to know.
Of
You know what I'm
course we know
saying?
that part.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, we ain't trying to
Look,
get
we
back
ain't gotta
on
go.
that. We ain't
Everybody don't
trying-
know everybody's name. That's
we ain't
bruh, right? Hey, look, we all have that homeboy that we bump into in public and we forget their name and wait for somebody else to say it. So, I mean, it's just that simple. We can forget a name. So,
But
again,
as
like,
to how hard, you know what I'm saying, Team NWO is finna step on the G.
y'all jerseys gonna be hard.
like-
Hey, I need y'all to sponsor. Hey, listen, y'all need to put some sponsorship in the Chance League the way y'all was putting them jerseys out. Boy, y'all came with 2 sets of jerseys. I ain't never
Damn.
seen niggas do that.
Never make the playoffs.
I ain't never seen niggas do that.
Shut
Not
up.
reversibles. Not
That's
reversibles.
that bad.
Not reversibles. 2
Home
sets
and
of
away.
jerseys. Home and away jerseys. Y'all was looking
You a
lit.
Hey, shout out my nigga
You're a
Bird.
bad
Hey,
owner,
listen.
bro.
Shout out my nigga
Just
Bird.
sponsor the GM5
But
jerseys.
it's going to everything is
Fuck it.
finna change. You know what I'm saying? To where the fact that like, even with the rules,
You're not
like,
gonna
like,
turn
when,
your head.
when we print out the rules and he hand me the rules, JK, we're gonna be sitting there have to bring y'all back on here and y'all gonna laugh about how y'all changed the rules because of how hard y'all gonna change all that shit.
If you-
Y'all gonna make it to where y'all gonna have to draft the players from day one. Cause you like, bro, you can't start off with 6, nigga. Like, you know, when he switch out, he put him back in. Like,
First of
we can't
all,
start off with 6.
first of all, you just better make sure they all show up.
Yeah, you gotta
You just
show
better
up,
make
man.
sure they all
That's
show
the thing,
up.
though. You talking about from team one? I ain't know the players from a can of paint. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know none of them. Only one I knew was Bird.
They tough though. No, the team was tough. They just
got rid
couldn't.
of him.
They just couldn't get together. You feel what I'm saying? Like
That's why I'm saying until
Yeah.
when
They was tough.
refresh everything to where like
That's some New York.
I'm
Knicks shit
gonna
right
be.
there.
I'm
They
gonna
gave out a lot of big contracts.
I'm gonna be real with you though. I'm gonna be real with you though. I'm gonna tell you where you finna fuck up at though.
I'm
Like
listening.
you changing everybody, right?
Okay.
So like I told
Build
the
around the
guys,
player.
because like I told the guys in the chat, we built like the NBA. So like you gotta retain if your team get a chance to come back, you gotta retain at least 3 of the 4 guys because the mindset of the core understands what the league is about.
I'm so sorry.
But I mean, I
We're
feel you, bro.
clearing house.
I feel you.
I don't know what the hell is
just-
going on.
I-
This ain't even about nobody's skill
I'm
set.
telling you right now,
I'm just
bro.
saying, I didn't know what was going on into the general.
I'm telling you
we're
right now.
clearing house. Only player that's going to be a returning player is Berg.
We need that.
That's it.
I'm
Outside of Berg
I'm
being
trying to tell, bro.
Berg is the only player that's going to be returning.
I'm trying to tell, bro.
From
Hey, listen.
moving forward, I don't care about how nobody feel. I know nothing about nothing. I ain't know. I went to a game. I'm
Listen,
looking. I'm like,
it's
yo,
gonna take his
this not
team a
it.
long time to get one of these, bro. I'm gonna just tell you right now, bro. It's gonna take his team a long time to get
Bro, I
one
ain't
of
gonna lie,
these,
bro. We
bro.
about to. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm just
Bank that
just
shit,
remember
bro.
this
They got
quote.
summer league rings,
Hey,
man.
just
Hold
remember,
on.
no.
Bank that
Just
shit,
remember
bro.
this quote.
That's some Portland Trailblazers shit
Just
right
remember
there,
this
man.
quote.
Bank that shit,
Make sure
bro.
your guys show up. Just remember I said that, bro.
Just because the team before that we didn't.
They
didn't
showed
know what
up. No, they showed
They didn't
up.
know what they were showing
No,
up
I
for.
mean make sure they physically show up.
I'm talking about mentally showing up.
they wasn't in good
They
health.
didn't even know what they were showing
No,
up
I'm just
for.
I'm just
Like they be
'cause
drinking
he's
and
about
shit.
to go get some name guys that got shit to do. I'm telling you right now. Like that's the problem. Like
I ain't got. I
You gotta
can't.
do
don't
re-
know.
you gotta
I
do some
can't.
good GMing,
I
bro.
can't just go get the name guys that have shit to do, and then you decide this. You know what I'm saying? 20, 30, $40 million contract. I ain't even gonna know.
Are you gonna show up?
You know
right,
what I'm saying?
you gonna show up to the
I'm there.
games?
Y'all gonna be looking at me like I'm Spike Lee on the sideline with the Knicks. You be like, yo,
See, he said the Knicks.
I'm finna go crazy.
He's only the bag. He's only the bag.
We got 18.
We got 18
18
total.
weeks.
It's
Hang it
15.
out.
It's 15. It's 15.
Hang it out.
You gotta show to everyone, bro.
If I'm not there,
And practice,
you know what I'm
right?
saying?
And practice.
You know what I'm
We don't
saying?
practice.
You know what I mean? Like
They don't practice.
Damn, they don't practice.
We
bro.
scrimmage.
practice. We don't practice.
We scrimmage.
Not a game. Not a game. We talking
They
about
stay
practice.
second in the league.
We don't care about practice. We don't need no practice.
They made a
we
mockery
into
at
this.
18.
We into this. You know what I'm saying? So now before we get up out of here, I'm gonna ask y'all a couple more questions into different kind of vibes. Sports fans, of course, basketball.
Heat fan all day. Yeah, Miami.
Now when you say Heat fan, when did you start being a Heat fan?
Since Dwayne Wade walked into that suit 2003. You know what I'm saying? Marquette.
So
You
who
know
was
what
your
I'm saying?
team before the Heat?
AI. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was the walkover niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
AI fan. I followed all the Philly shit just cause of AI.
That part.
I damn near was gonna have cornrows cause of AI. You know what I'm saying? That
That
was my
real
nigga.
fact.
Like I had a whole wall with AI shit. Like that my nigga like for real. You know what I'm
Fact.
saying?
Okay, so did you see D Wade as somewhat like into like AI?
I just seen Kill. I follow killers, bro. Like real shit. I follow the Miami Heat, and I don't switch out because of they culture. A team. Think about how many teams don't have a culture. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that real shit. Miami got a culture. Like you got to have a certain body percentage. You got a body fat percentage. Like you got to have a certain like weight on you. You got to play a certain type of defense. Like
That's
it's
a fact.
accountability. Like niggas don't have accountability. That's why niggas be staying around with these bum ass contracts and
Yeah.
losing like they do. So shout out to my Heat because we
Can you
coming
name
back.
5 killers? That,
Five
on
killers.
your top 5 killers of who
Top
you feel like
five
killers?
Top 5 killers.
Basketball.
I say D Wade, AI. Damn, he had some killers, dog. I like Steve Francis.
Franchise.
Yeah. I like Baron Davis.
All right, that's a good one.
Okay.
He was doing it.
Darren Davis definitely would do
And I like Amari Stoudemire coming out of high school. Young Amari. Yeah. Amari's a dog. Before when he went over to the Knicks.
Before he
Amari
got
was a
that
dog.
bag.
Yeah, before he got that bag.
Steve Nash headbutt the ball. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Some dogs. I mean, it was other dogs. You had Larry Johnson. You had all kind of other dogs, but
Larry Johnson was
yeah, it is.
Ellis.
Yeah. You had all kind of dogs. Monte Ellis.
Grandma.
Yeah, Brandon, what's the name?
I forgot Red.
Brandon Roy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he in the big 3. I seen that.
Oh, for real, they picked him up.
Yeah.
That's why I say like cause see people sit on like the big names for too long. Like that's why he'll see me in the chat, bro. I don't follow that shit, bro. I follow my own wave. Like I like dogs, bro. Period. If you're not working that game, I'm gonna call you out on that shit. Like you need to do more, bro. Like fuck we talking about. Like you know what I'm saying? Like do more, bro. Like that's it. You say you could do it, do it. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people talk that shit, and that's why we created what we did with these leagues and shit. Cause
That's a damn shame what they did to last security guards.
who that? What are you talking about? What you talking about?
What's your team is called the
Part Legends.
Part Legends.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because the other part ain't finna be legend.
Hey, listen.
But and the
This guy.
Vipers, we finna cut the heads off the snakes.
Snakes don't die.
You know what I'm saying? Snakes do die though. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Snakes definitely die.
Keep moving that to the bottom.
No. For seconds. For seconds, it might be because you know they got a whole little thing.
You might go up for seconds.
That's
You
all it
cut the
takes.
head off a snake, the snake died. You know what I'm saying? So,
Keep moving.
in the other part, you can just go into the legend, part legends. You know what I'm saying? So, in general, you know what I'm
Hey.
saying? How we finna.
Hey, can your team put this up? The
Not
number
because
and the ring.
you created the ring.
Well, no, the ring ain't mine to have for the championship, but
But you created
three-
the ring though.
But the 3 though, can y'all even do that?
We gotta
Yeah, I
do
know, I
one
know.
day at a time.
Yeah, I
so we
know.
can't say 3 and put.
We'll see y'all next summer.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, you know, like I hope y'all should get that shit right. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit
we
finna
got
get crazy.
it right. I need you to get your team right. We right. What he talking about? We going to you coming to the playoffs? You need to come to the playoffs, man.
Why are we?
Hey,
finna
look,
come to
just
the playoffs,
because you
bro?
need to know
When-
because you can
I
see
don't
what's
wanna
going
see
on.
I don't want to see nobody jump
Why
shot.
you don't want to see?
I don't want
why
to
you
start
don't
liking
wanna
no player on the
Didn't we just say
side.
buy black?
I don't want to see
Then
nobody.
Hey, look.
We come
look,
straight into like
okay, we
which
put-
one of y'all niggas came?
We got to put our pride aside
Listen, man, the man
and buy
lack
black.
accountability,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? My man right here want to see some good games, bruh. And we got the best games in the city.
We
hands
come to the
down.
All-Star game.
Okay.
We
okay.
talking the playoffs.
Okay,
Playoffs.
y'all got a player in there. He gonna be representing for y'all.
Playoffs.
You should have got him a jersey for this.
Who the player?
You got Phil Caldwell in that bill.
Phil Carwell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow him on Instagram. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I'm gonna
Don-
support
Don
anything that he
Julio.
do.
That's the most you can do.
If the niggas sell hot
Don
dogs
Julio.
or have a business of cigars,
Julio,
I'm
shout
finna
out
go
my
all the
dog.
way through. If he want, you know what I'm saying? I got some shirts for him.
Why I
But
can't
we
get a
ain't
shirt?
finna go.
Why I can't get it? I was vouching for y'all.
But I ain't like, only thing, I'm an energy dude. You know, I'm an Aries. So you might have been vouching for us,
I
but
was-
you wasn't with. I'm feeling like,
I was with y'all shooting in the
I'm feeling like, what's the dude who
Y'all just
who
let me
Mayweather?
down.
AB.
Look,
Man, you ain't with us.
they just
shut that soft ass shit up. You ain't with
they
me.
just let me down.
You ain't
bro.
with me.
Look, you can even watch the show when I said it. I was like, bro, like I had so much faith in these niggas, bro, and they just laid down,
Why?
bro. Like, cause I felt like they was
No.
they was
Because
a
he
16
thought I was
team.
finna walk in with the team.
I'm gonna keep
I
it a
didn't know.
hundo. I'm gonna keep it a
They came
hundo.
prepared.
I'm gonna keep it a
They
real.
came
If
prepared.
you would have walked in, cause I did say that, if you would have walked in the
He
gym,
would've
bro,
believed it.
earlier in the
He
season, it would have made them play better, bro. Because everything we do is about the mindset, bro.
And we
Like,
finna come on a whole party
nah,
bus.
see, you finna
You know
bring
what I'm
a
saying?
whole. We ain't worried
Shout
about
out
them
CB
niggas,
Lux.
man.
We finna
We
come
ain't
on a whole
worried about-
party
like,
bus.
we ain't
We
worried about
finna
it.
come and hang out. We're gonna have a whole crowd. We about to hang out.
No, y'all need to do some team
I'm
building.
talking the whole day.
No, he actually gotta, like, get with the team and,
the games are on Saturdays.
Saturdays.
We're
yeah.
gonna make it a whole pregame Saturday, and then I'm gonna have an event Saturday. Hey, look, we meet up at the game, hang out, boom, and then afterwards we go into this party. Man, what we about to show out? Man, we about to
Listen, man,
what?
y'all
What?
boys
Tell
ain't-
you a
So
game
what?
changer.
What?
bro. You
Don't let
them
nobody get dunked on, cause we gonna have the videographers right there.
Y'all team got
we
the
gonna
ball?
finish.
Bro, listen, dog. I just
All
want
that.
listen. I come from.
Yeah, Cartwright.
I come from the put up or shut up. I come from the put up or shut up mindset. That's our
In
our
the
tournament
80s?
we do. No. That's the tournament we do. And what we learned in that is all that talk sound good until you step on that floor.
Until the certain people who in there talking this shit is
Listen,
really
bro,
talking
I'm-
it.
listen,
because
bro,
the
I'm
thing
just-
is, if you can't, who the first person to score 30 in that put up a mindset game?
and put up or shut up.
No, and put up a shut up.
Well, it's different. The time zone's different. But if you going to go GM5, I mean,
Who's
a
the
lot of
first
niggas.
person in GM5 history to put up 30 points?
He put up what? What you put up? Then you put up a big game.
No,
Or
I'm
was
talking
that-
to you, boss.
What you mean?
The first player in the game of a G5 league,
GM5, yeah.
I'm sorry,
No, you
GM5 put up 30.
A few of them though. It's kind of
the-
hard. To,
it
it was
had
the
to be
first,
a-
I know. I know.
it had to be game
I don't,
one.
I don't remember game. Yeah, nah, it was
T-Top?
no. You talking about this season or the previous season? You talking about in history of GM5 or you talking about this season?
Let's talk about this year.
Then
He said put
T-Time.
up 40.
T-Time was the first. Yeah, he put up
T-Time was
40.
first.
He put up 38. Then he put
The
up
first
40.
game.
40. Yeah, he put up 40.
See, okay, boom. Now, see the thing though, it took time added to know. Okay, T-Time because he might have really put into that thing. Now, until when you go into the history,
Yeah, 4
you ain't gonna know.
They had 4 players that day.
I had 30.
He had 30.
So,
Oh, it was that
see,
game.
Now that's another vibe. And to look, that's another thing. I know for a fact
What are we
I
talking
don't care
about?
what 4 players you put in
Listen.
history. You not finna place me against 5 players, and we not finna spank that.
I'm gonna just keep
What?
it real with you,
You
bro.
got
It's
4
not-
players, and I got 5, and you.
Listen, it's a different level.
Nigga, if we don't goddamn double.
I'm just telling you right now, bro. Like,
if
it
we
could
don't
be-
put this nigga right here in the goddamn center, and then y'all all guard, man.
I like what you're doing,
call
but
that, though.
I
We
like
call
what,
that, though.
I like what you're doing, but I'm just here
call
to
that.
tell you, your team will not survive in my league. Nothing that me and Howard put together,
For sure.
y'all will not win the first time.
Only
I can shake
ain't
your
like,
hand to that.
I'm gonna keep it buck. Only way you going to win with that situation, because you do pick the refs.
No, but it don't matter, bro.
If the refs is involved, then he literally like, you know, what I'm saying, I
Who's
can't.
supposed to pick the refs?
You have to. So
I know.
technically, the house will
But my
always
team,
win.
though, my team don't win. We was
I see what they did
fourth
to
place last
AI.
season.
So I know what they do to niggas like me,
Well, my team was 4th place last season. We 3rd place this season.
because you picked the refs.
No, because we smart.
Only because you sitting there saying, I guarantee that your team won't be like, this nigga know the
Because
refs.
he know
Nah.
the players you're gonna pick.
He know the refs.
Man, y'all just made bad decisions. Like what you finna
And
do.
you know that's a documentary.
You know what I'm saying?
about how the
Is it
refs
great?
choose cheat.
What you
Yeah,
finna
I've
what
seen
you finna do is finna fuck
Man,
the
he
whole
ain't seen
team up. I'm just keeping a hundo as a
He gonna pick
CEO.
the big name.
Look, I'm gonna tell you
But
why.
why you
I'm gonna
feel
tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
He gonna make that bag talk,
No,
right?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm
He
gonna tell you
gonna
why.
make that bag talk, right?
Here it is from a big standpoint.
I'm listening.
Money talk.
You work at Burger King, right? You the
Okay.
CEO of Burger King. We all watch Undercover Boss.
All right.
You ain't never came down to this place where motherfuckers done worked every single day and done put that time in.
Mm-hmm.
You only thing you know is this shit was just bad. So the first thing you do is just come in and clean house.
Yeah.
Now you got to rebuild that team and put niggas together and go back in this motherfucker. Now where y'all gonna fuck up is you still got to build chemistry. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's still elements to this
Do
shit.
you
that-
build?
You don't know how to put a Whopper together
No,
yourself.
but the thing though, one thing you missed about the undercover brother.
You just pay salary.
The reason why we wiped the house out because for the fact that you might have been the best cook, but it's the people around you to where like I ain't gonna lie, like you might have been good, but
was
you
the cook fault. It was
now
the
you
cook fault.
snapping in front of the customers because this nigga put the onions in with this and then you've been.
You gave him the wrong orders.
So now what
But you can't
we
get
do?
rid of that. The nigga who snapped the
no,
most.
I ain't
Look. The nigga who snapped the most turned around and became an all-star and stopped snapping on games.
No, but the thing though,
Come on, it's
on
development,
Team
bro.
Vipers are half legends, but over here what we got going on, we gotta clear everything. It's none at all. Sanitize everything,
I'm just
clean
telling-
everything with the Clorox.
y'all-
We gotta clean everything.
Y'all
Everything.
quoting
Nigga, I'm talking about
me on this,
everything.
right? Y'all
I
quoting
don't
me
even
on
want the
this.
same basketball from last year.
You wanna hold it so you know what it feel like for a while? Cause you ain't gonna get it.
No. The reason why I don't want
I'm
to
just
hold
telling
anything
you.
because at the same time too, I don't want to hold nothing of the past.
Nah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? The past is
It's gonna be the
past.
present, 'cause
I
you
want
gonna see it.
I want to see the rings that you when you're ordering them and blah blah. You're like, okay, these the new rings.
We could definitely have y'all hold them bitches to hand them to the champions. I'm with that.
And the only thing is though, only way that will probably go is if to like, let's say if it's the championship game, right? And
Yeah.
we been smacked y'all and we playing Team Vipers, right? And boom, and then that's your dog, right? And okay, cool. Team Vipers got a real squad. You know what I'm saying? But y'all smoking together, you're like, you better let this green ass nigga, he been talking a lot of shit on social
You don't
media.
even know, bro.
And now let's
Bro,
say
I
a
don't
three
even know,
come into the
bro.
park. You eat wings with the referee. Y'all hang out. You probably went to his kid's graduation. Y'all cool.
Yeah.
Boom. Step back. It could be a debatable of if it was a foul or not foul. But for the last 18 weeks, we told this nigga, your team ain't finna touch these rings. I already know how this shit finna go.
Nah, man. You know the best thing about
Hell
what we
no.
do? The best thing
I'm just
about
trying to see on
Bro, I don't know
the
what
best-
kind of fantasy
the
world
best
you
thing
in. I'm
about
like,
what
bro.
we do is we do video review and we have video footage.
Game
We have
over. I be talking my shit then. Y'all
we have
trash and
everything,
shit.
we have-
Y'all not finna beat nothing.
We have
and we
the
call that.
referees. We have the referees on our side to the point where
Oh, yeah, we
they'll
gonna
go
have
back
cameras
and they'll
too.
look. Because we do everything on
we're
our
gonna have
live feed.
videographers there.
Yeah,
on
we do
every
everything.
angle.
Legit.
We gonna have a camera on each
All this
angle.
out of church.
See how fast that works. Look how
That's
much
easy. I like
sponsorship we
that.
getting. Come
Respectfully.
on, bro. Like,
Respectfully.
because we on live with our GM5 page, so that way you can go back and recant your games
That's
and
a
learn
fact.
from your mistakes. That's why I say you getting rid of some valuable pieces. But hey,
Oh yeah,
that shit
and
we
no,
talking
it's all
about,
love,
you know.
blessings.
He
the
ain't
whole-
never been to the practice.
Nah, he
He
ain't
don't
never
know.
shot in the gym with them boys.
He ain't never built no
He's
relationship
gonna-
with
he-
him.
he
wasn't
gonna
with me
cut the
shooting
coat.
in the gym.
He gonna cut
Exactly.
He gonna cut the coach and all. He gonna be like, all right, now you know.
Like I said, only person who's staying on that whole team is Bird.
my nigga now, but I'm just saying.
And I'm
like,
letting
Can
know.
we document it? What you gonna
well,
say?
for real, like yeah,
Huh?
this is
What
being
you
this.
gonna say?
What you saying is being documented right
No,
now.
it's live. It's live.
I have a
We
question.
Replay it. We gonna replay
Yeah,
it.
you mean just how on the podcast you have to ask me the question. What's the question?
Okay.
The question is, how do you feel, or how are you gonna feel when you lose, or when you do lose next season or this season?
I mean,
you already lost this
it
season.
might be the same kind of thing. Into like, how would you feel if it's a hurricane out there right now, and we stuck in here in your car going into flood?
I knew you.
Was kind of like,
He won't know until it happens.
Twist the question. It's a simple question.
But cause you said if and will, and how will you feel? And if you, I ain't lie. I know for a fact if I was 6'8" and I was, if I was 6'8", I know for a fact, boy, I'll be fine. But I ain't 6'8" though.
But
It's a will if. I don't know.
And so you probably gonna bring one on.
With somebody who's 6'8"?
I'm just saying you probably gonna bring one on.
I ain't lying. I'm saying, you know, I ain't gonna have y'all shaking in your boots.
I mean, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. How much basketball you got in you knowledge wise?
I know for a fact that I know more about basketball than you know about basketball.
So you think that's gonna survive on the basketball floor out here? Cause you how much what you talking about when you say that? How you feel?
Like even in general, if like the history of basketball, like NBA wise, I ain't gonna lie, I might not know nothing about what happened in Mississippi in '93. You know what I'm saying? But in sports or the public, you know what I'm saying? Kind of, I know more basketball about it. Respectfully, you know what I'm saying?
Citywide, or you talking about
No,
in
NBA,
general?
NBA.
Like
I'm talking about NBA wise. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's like known facts kind of thing. Anything you could probably ask me. You know what I mean? Unless it's a question as to who you think Jordan or LeBron, and it's like a opinion.
I feel you,
but
man.
of a factual thing, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
I ain't worrying about that. I got a homeboy for you. I ain't worrying about that.
See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta get your homeboy.
Yeah, but see,
you know
I
what
know
I'm saying?
because I know my
Just like how
lane.
you know what I'm
I
saying.
know
Like
my
in
lane,
general, I was watching Friday the other day, and I'm sitting there smoking. I'm looking at them like, I ain't gonna lie. Friday was good topics because it was different in so many different kind of ways. Everybody got different kind of parents, but there's no way in hell my mama gonna have a Glock in her hand and I'm in that bitch choke the fuck out right there, and mama ain't gonna shoot the fuck. Boy, Debo gonna get his ass shot.
Yeah.
Like
a different era.
There's that part.
On guns like that.
no. They ain't gotta be on. Just saying that into the mama's love. This nigga got you like this, and you known as the bully. You known as the bully. Like I already told, like, hey, I don't even want my son to fight this nigga.
How old was Debo?
Debo was too old to be hanging with them niggas.
I
bro.
mean, well, nah, you know, back then niggas was really like, 29 and it was 29 or 25 and they rolls though.
Craig was like 19, 20, bro.
They were young and they rolls.
So that
though.
shit didn't make no sense.
Yeah,
you let a 29-year-old beat up your 18-year-old.
right.
And I'm talking about mama got
like,
and you already known in the hood as until you got your ass knocked out, because when Craig said when Debo said, yeah, get your ass knocked out like your daddy used to, nobody said, hold on, daddy ain't never got knocked out. What the fuck you talking?
Yeah.
His daddy ain't even say shit. He's like, come on, let it be a man. Let it be a man. His daddy ain't even say shit like, nigga.
Yeah, knocked out.
Huh?
His dad got
He
knocked
said
out.
his hand, put the gun down. You got upper hand right now. Your son got the gun. Everybody in the whole hood out there, Debo said you got your ass knocked out back in the day. You sitting there like, don't say nothing. Put the gun out, man. Mama Deuce would have. Hey,
what if they started Friday from that? Like instead of taking Friday from like next Friday and all that, like they went from when the daddy got knocked out and it kind of brought you up on that shit. Like
that was now that would be super dope.
That'd have been dope.
That would have been dope. And I ain't gonna tell you the truth, it would have been dope if they would have did part 1 and part 2, because Friday was so locked in.
Yeah.
So when they started off and then Craig hit the gun, wow. They could have did a whole version of when Craig, if the consequences of what it would have been, or Smokey, you know what I'm saying? But of course they didn't know back then how big Friday was going to be. Of course, I feel like they would have knew how big Friday was going to be.
Technically, it was a low budget film.
Yeah, but
exactly. But I'm saying until how different the whole movie would have been if Craig would have killed Debo right there on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Boom, Smokey. You know, he would have got the.
They would have snitched on him. Everybody would have told
off rip.
Somebody would have told on Craig.
You know how the movie would have changed. No, look,
Walter.
So it was.
You know how the movie would have changed. The movie would have changed because of now. Big Worm, you gonna lower your damn tone. You gonna calm the fuck down.
Nah.
Yes, bro. Cause the nigga.
Craig is the killer. He's going to jail straight up.
But Smokey, now you the plug. Smokey would have went to the plug.
No.
Because your best friend killed the bully.
Smokey was already in trouble though. Smokey was still in trouble though.
Smokey had nothing to do with what happened.
Smokey still had to shoot out after the fight.
That's my dog.
But Smokey had to shoot out.
That's my dog.
You don't understand the whole.
Smokey had to shoot out after the fight. Smokey got into the shootout after the fight.
No. He got
Before the fight.
He got before the fight. It was before the fight.
Oh, that's what brought him out.
Now when the hood hear about, Craig just killed Debo. What? Damn, I just went around them niggas. I went around the corner last week, and the same night, and I shot at them niggas. Big Warren would have linked up with Big Smokey. Got this shit right.
Hell no.
But Friday wasn't on no gang shit though.
It wasn't on no gang shit.
It was just a nigga who got killed in the hood.
It wouldn't have been.
It would have been a nigga who got killed in the hood. But now I'm saying it would have been two parts. It would have been
the bully is gone and your best friend is gone.
Craig get locked up.
You got nobody.
Craig would have got locked up.
See how we do our black storylines? He got to go with the lock.
It got to.
All that shit. Like
you killed the bully.
Just like how your storyline is into jail finally. You thought it was gonna be different from NWO.
Nah,
it's a different league.
Listen, I push positivity.
We on your ass, my boy.
I push positivity, but what I will say is we gonna positively whoop y'all ass if y'all come back in this league.
I ain't like, you know the crazy thing is, I'll give y'all niggas 10 points.
Bruh.
Yeah, we on ass.
Listen, you don't know enough.
It's on the hey, look, this is another episode of High Standard. It's your boy Afro Chapman.
JK the interviewer.
And you know, for a fact, I'm gonna give these boys 10. I give them 7. I give them 7 points. 10 is kind of disrespectful.
Somebody raised this boy with confidence.
I give him 7.
No, he took
he Aries, so I understand.
I give y'all 7.
They
respectfully, you know what I'm saying? And it's all peace, love, you know what I'm saying? Good energy, vibes, everything, you know what I'm saying? Kind of vibe, but I call that, so. I call that. And, you know, we out of here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.